welcome in VOD watchers. We are doing something again a little bit different today because today we are planning on using 75 unique Pokemons in the Go Battle League. So it's a bit of a test run in a sense, in that I've never done anything like this before. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know how absolutely pummeled we're going to be, but we'll see what happens. And again, sort of the intention, I suppose, is to sort of present an edited down version for the PvP Josh channel. So that is the general idea for today. To be honest with you, I don't know how cut down it is going to be, because in some sense, I have a bit of a feeling that it's going to be one that a lot of the content sort of stays, in the final product. So I think it's going to be a longer video. I don't think there's going to be a lot that ends up on the cutting room floor, but we will see how it goes. Oh, wait, welcome in. Welcome in. I know that I get surprised every single time, and I shouldn't be, that you're still around. But I am just aware that EUIC Day 3 kicks off in 6 hours and 19 minutes-ish. So I'm assuming, I don't know your plans. I don't know what you're planning to do. But regardless, we've got a lot of battles ahead for us, so thanks for the PvP Josh plug as well. Even though it doesn't show up in the sort of on-screen chat, I try to look at the Twitch chat instead, because that's also where the stuff sort of pops up with like subs and stuff. Still around, 2 out of go. I meant awake. I meant awake. Rather than running off elsewhere. Now let's do the normal things like we do. Like, let's post this over into the Discord with @streamchatters. 75 unique Pokemon in GBL starting now. Salute emoji. Let's grab the Twitch link. Oh, I can just start copy pasting it from previous messages. That's actually really handy. Beauty. So sad I missed Get to Work. I'm sorry. It was one of those things where we had to fit it in early enough that we weren't gonna clash with EUIC, right? I killed the whoopsies. Whoopsie daisies. I killed the phone stream. Let's bring that back. Yeah. Beauty. But there will be plenty more Get to Work, because technically we made 0 progress in that stream. Technically. Yo, Evo, welcome in. I knew that's what you're referring to. Just pulling your leg. I get it. My bad. This guy. Steve is getting to work in GBL. Exactly. We've got plenty of other work to do. In fact, we have to get through 75 whole Pokemons in this stream. So, again, we are planning to do a bit of a YouTube intro to it all. I just realized one thing we could have done. I could have set up a tag in-game and put 75 Pokemon into it and then just removed them from the tag as we went. Although, that might be more trouble than it's worth, to be honest. As is, I actually just have a spreadsheet. I just have a spreadsheet with a list of 75. I actually just scrolled down the PvPoke list and I just started writing the ones that I actually had built. So I am missing some, like Corviknight or Arctibax, Seatottle, but I've sort of written all of the other ones as well. But yes, I'm planning to head back to EUIC. Gave Saturday a miss as I woke up not feeling great. Got some cool single cards on the Friday. No, I mean, you don't need to be there every day. So do what works for you. But enjoy on the return tomorrow. Oh, we need to beat this year's goal of stream hours. Yeah, well, we are well ahead of the curve, by the way. We're supposed to be... So the original goal was 250 hours in the 2025 calendar year. We were crushing that. If we only had to do 250 hours divided by 365 days was 0.68 hours per day. Today is day, 54 of the calendar year, meaning that we would only have to be up to the 37-hour mark by today. We're at 68 hours, over 30 hours ahead of that goal. So it was sort of it just didn't feel like it was going to be it was going to be a struggle, even though it's so much higher than all of our streaming hours combined in the past. And so I sort of upped the goal to 365 hours in the calendar year, which, averages out to that 1 hour a day. And so it's sort of it's not a leap year, is it? No. So it sort of averages out because my average stream length is 2 hours. And so it's sort of just a stream every second day is sort of how it averages to. So I feel like that's a pretty decent goal to set, especially like, yeah, when we go to Worlds, like that'll be a week that I don't stream, right? So we are still well ahead. We're like what day was it? It's like the 53rd day of the year. So we're like 16, 15 hours ahead as is. So we do have a pretty solid lead over that goal as well, to be fair. But GA, that I didn't miss any get to work. Sorry, zero progress was made. Oh, well, look, we were doing some other things. In reality, it just became a just chatting stream. But this one shall not be. This one, let us get to work. So, I've sort of mapped out the first, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams that I'm going to do. And then from there, I'm going to sort of mark them off. Well, I'm going to put them on the screen, I suppose. Zero progress, 100% laughter. I'm glad that there was some sort of value in there because it certainly wasn't coming from the progression of gameplay. I can put it that way for sure. So, let us... the first team that we are going to run is the Corsola Wigglytuff for Alligator team that I was running sort of pre-rotation or yeah, I guess rotation is one way to put it. It feels very TCG terminology of me, but you know, I guess it works or whatnot. Come for the gameplay, stay for the Aussie. I'm glad. Okay, let's YouTube intro this thing for the PvP Josh channel. I don't think it's not going to be PvP Steve content, but you know, I put a bit of time beforehand just to sort of map it out a little bit as far as how this is going to go. So anyway. G'day battlers, and today we are going to be doing something a little bit different because today the plan is to use 75 unique Pokemon across my sets in Go Battle League. So, you know, we can't just run the same team that's going well, that sort of gets us a bunch of wins the entire time. We're going to slowly run out of Pokemon that are really good, and we're going to have to start using Pokemon that are worse and worse and worse, and hopefully still try and get some wins with them as well. But with that said, we are just going to kick off with my sort of tried and true team, my Galarian Corsola Wigglytuff for Alligator that was getting me hundreds of elo, and you know, we're just going to see where it goes from here. That's enough of an intro. It'll do. Very much looking forward to watching the VOD, and luckily the VOD will be there. It is one of those things that I tend... Oh no, I did. Wait, did I upload it? No, I haven't uploaded it yet. I'll upload it tomorrow, I think. So, I mean, it'll probably be up, or will certainly be up within 24 hours, assuming that I sort of remembered to do it, which I need to find my USB. I don't know where my USB is. Oh, we'll do it later. But anyway, yeah, I should have warned you to get your high YouTubes ready, but let's go in. Let's see how we do. Hopefully, like, the idea is in some sense, is that we're going to get some more, it was going to be easier to get wins at the start of the stream as opposed to the end of the stream. Because theoretically, we should be using our big Metamons, and Talonflame, not a bad lead, to be fair. I realize that I've actually run this team wrong. I just remembered that I ran this team with a Wigglytuff lead. So I'm actually running this incorrectly. So I realized that I actually don't have a game plan. So even though this wasn't meant to be like the spicy start, we've started a bit spicy in that I don't have a game plan for this particular scenario, but you know. Look, Gastrodon comes in. We need to keep our Corsola for the Talonflame in the back. We probably should have kept our energy on the Galarian Corsola, and so I think we throw the Nightshade and then just go into Wigglytuff. We could have stayed in and got a little bit of Astonish damage, but not the end of the world. You didn't, Stephen. I headed to YouTube to watch it and I wasn't there. Again, there is a 24-hour, like, thingamajiggy. You can't upload content from Twitch to YouTube for 24 hours is the rule. Okay. Okay, that was just an oopsie on my end, I guess. Okay, so we take down the Gastrodon, Talonflame comes back in. I guess we bring in our Corsola back, where it would be really nice to have energy from beforehand, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's no-shield this, because for Alligator, we don't really want to go down 2 shields in the back. Ooh, okay, this is going to be a GG's, I think. It's going to be tough for us to get past that Wigglytuff when they still have 2 shields up. I mean, like, what happens if we run the team properly? Like, if we did what we were supposed to do, and we, like, we actually ran my proper team, and we had Wigglytuff in the lead, we would have quick swapped into the Galarian Corsola. They would have swapped into a Wigglytuff probably. It still would have been a bit of a tougher battle. So, you know, unfortunate that we're sort of losing our big three that we've been using in our Go Battle League team, but there's still plenty more Pokemon that we can run. Ah, well. Yeah, Wiggly 2 shields is definitely unfortunate. But yeah, there's sort of a Twitch rule that any content in... that... like, if it's on Twitch first, then, you know, you can't send it elsewhere. But we do have we have a tracker thingo, where we are going to add all of the sprites of the Pokemon that we're using. So let's grab Wigglytuff. Let's grab Galarian Corsola. And let's grab Feraligatr. Now, I am instituting the rule. Oh, actually, I'll wait to explain until I get this on here. Okay. Down, safe. Beauty! I mean, we've missed the use thing, but hey, that's not too bad. This was a team I saw at EYC, I think. Spicy indeed. That makes sense. Okay, there we go. So, by the way, extra rule, I am sort of not considering a shadow Pokemon different to the regular. So I've essentially just like looked down the list on PvPoke and I've grabbed sort of the top 120 and sort of put them into a spreadsheet list, but shadows do not count as unique. So I use shadow for Alligator. That means for Alligator is off the table. So there's that. Team number 2 that we were going to run. I can't believe I botched it. I can't believe I read it wrong in terms of I had the wrong lead. Annihilate, Clodsire, Morpeko is a bit spicy. Okay. Because part of the thing as well, like, Basti went. Basti is on the list. Don't you worry. Bastiodon will come. But one thing that I sort of... Okay, we get the Annihilate into Drapion, which isn't the best, but it's not too bad. I don't really want to hard swap my Clodsire or Morpeko, so I think we're just going to shield through and click Rage Fist, which is the ultimate Annihilate strategy, to be honest. But I did realize that one part of this challenge is that I am missing a lot of the big mons that I sort of didn't realize I was missing beforehand. So obviously I'm missing Pokemon like Corviknight that I just haven't got a good one yet, so I haven't built it. But I'm just missing random Pokemon like Dashbun or Dashbun. I'm not sure how you're actually supposed to say it. But, you know, Pokemon that aren't that niche. I just never evolved one. It's sort of that sort of content that's going to show up in the next Pokedex video, I guess. Unless I have a reason to use it a little bit later. But we do get the one shield farm down, which is nice. There's pretty much... there's kind of nothing that I'm too scared of coming in. Okay, Toxapex isn't awesome for us, to be honest. We should have... I've clicked Rage Fist to give me some thinking time, but we should probably just swap into Clodsire. Let's just farm up to a move. Let's get to a Rage Fist and then swap to Clodsire. And so now they free throw a brine at me if they want to, but we take the brines not too bad. And really, we just want to push the pressure, put the pressure back on them to sort of like swap out, give us something to do, figure out what's happening in this game. Where are we going? Okay, we're going into the Dunsparce. That's not too bad for us. Obviously, we have our Annihilate hanging out in the back that is going to be pretty good for this matchup. And then we have Morpeko, which is going to be really good for Toxapex. So as long as we can sort of get through this Dunsparce, we are in for a good time, I think. Dachshund, like, but Bun. Yeah, but is that like Dashbund or Dashbund? I don't know. I can give you Fairy Pup. Like, I have the little one. I just haven't evolved it, is the thing. Okay. We've got both shields out, and they're just going to farm up a ton of energy on us, which is a little... It's not ideal. But Benefit now is that we do have shield advantage. We are up 1 shield to 2. The only thing we have to be wary of is their ability to catch a move. So I think we'll go for 1 counter. Oh, I thought I was at the close combat. Okay, never mind. It all works out fine, to be honest with you. Because we can even... Surely we can tank this, right? Like, we could just no shield it. I feel like we no shield. Because it's just like... I know it's going to hurt, but surely we get... Oh no, wait a minute, did I throw? Oh no, I totally threw. Oh, wait. No, we're running the meta teams. Uh-oh. Oh no. Hang on, no, we recover. Because... Oh no. Okay, I shield. We farm down. I have the move ready to throw into the... Oh no. Please tell me your switch isn't up. Okay, the switch isn't up. We still win this. We throw the close combat, we win. Wait, tell me this isn't... We Rage Fist boosted. It has to be enough. Surely. I mean, there's just no way that Dunsparce could survive this. GG's. Who was worried? Oh, it's too easy. No D at the end, so it's dash button. I see. No one was shocked, right? Like, we all knew exactly how that game was going to go. Okay, let's put our next sprites on the image. Annihilate. We get Clodsire. Like, we could have pre-prepared this, I suppose. But, you know, it is what it is. Morpeko. Do I not have Morpeko? Surely I have Morpeko. Morpeko! We do have it. Morpeko. We're gonna have to start like putting these things on top of each other at some point as well, but until then... Oh wait, I can just put this... Oh, whoops. We'll fix it later. Alrighty. Next team. Call me surprised. Yeah, never doubted. Thanks for the 100 corgis. Thanks, Ant. Mopeko, more like Dopeko. Hey, did it all work out for us? It sort of worked all out for us. Okay, next team we have prepared is going to be... Let me split this screen a little bit, actually, so I can see it a bit easier. There we go. We're going to run Primeape Diggersby. So it's sort of the similar team. So Primeape instead of Annihilate. Diggersby instead of Clodsire. And who is our dude in the back? Malamar as our sort of neutralist. Whoops, I didn't actually click it. It's going to get so much worse as this goes on. I'm glad we recovered that win. By the way, I have determined that, like, by law, I'm going to have more water this stream. Okay. Jumpluff lead. So, not the greatest start, but also seems like it's very thematic to pair up with the Diggersby and Malamar shenanigans, because they all sort of entered the play Pokemon scene at a similar time. Interesting, the Dunsparce swap. When they know that I've got access to superpower. I guess they really just didn't want to use up their Jumpluff for this matchup, but I'm not sure. I guess they just know that we have Primeape in the back, so I guess they're just using their Dunsparce where it's a little bit better for them. But at this point, like, I'm kind of happy to... Like, I'll use up Malamar to as much as it can, but really, I'm kind of happy for Primeape to come in and get the farm down. To be fair, we didn't throw in good timing either, but it's not too bad. Because, okay, unfortunately, now that we're debuffed, that sort of takes some... Well, this isn't too bad for us. Actually, wait, what move was I running on Primeape? Was I running Night Slash or was I running Ice Punch? I can't remember. Oh, I was running Rage Fist Close Combat. Right. Okay. So luckily we can, just get the full farm down here. And now it's all going to be about the Rage Fists. Because Diggersby's not going to be able to do this. We're ABA weak to this Jumpluff. So I really need these Rage Fists to add up. Which, luckily, that's sort of their only, it's all that Rage Fist does is ramp up. So let's just hope that they throw some big nuky move that we can waste a lot of energy by shielding. I mean, we're sort of getting to the point that a Fire Punch isn't going to be too bad, to be honest. It's not going to be too bad. We shield up the energy ball. We get to throw another Rage Fist here. Like, at this point, I don't even care what's in the back because we know that we need to get through this jump off is the thing. Okay, they let it go. What's in the back? Is it weak to Primeape? Oh, it's a Swampert in the back. Okay, well, they're taking a lot of damage from our super boosted Karate Chops. Diggersby isn't going to be too good for us, so I think that we're just going to stay in with Primeape for as long as we possibly can. Do as much damage as we can here. Look at that damage! I mean, this is Karate Chop, not even counter. I think we shield here because then we're going to get another Rage Fist. This is kind of crazy. But also, who's running Swampert these days? That's kind of crazy in its own right. But look, I think this one is a GG's. We pretty much run the exact same team back that we ran in the last one with Monkey, Ground, something sort of neutrally as the swap. And hey, it works out for us. Happy days. But, whoops. End of stream, Evolve Bread Puppy. I feel like I don't have a good one. But don't forget your bread. How's it going? Z-Tub was watching Nighttime Clasher at EUIC. Couldn't help but think of Argentina. He was doing a pretty solid job. That is for sure. up the Nighttime Clasher shenanigans. Oh, I need to add those to the graphic as well. So let's grab Primeape. Add. Keep canvas size. Let's just add him to the left of Morpeko. Put him over here. We need to grab Malamar. And then I need to grab Diggersby as our 3. So 1 done. 2 done. And Diggersby. 3. Paste. Resize. Stick him in here. Okay. Down. Save. Cool. Next 3 off the list. You added a new redeem. I did. It was mainly for the last video. It is very expensive. I realize that now. I if I had my time again, and I probably will do it later, I'll sort of reduce it down a little bit, probably. But I got me a code. Oh, for the thingy, the redeemy thingy. I also actually, this is the first time I ever redeemed a Twitch drop. You outpaced massively now that Mudshot was nerfed. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how good of a matchup we had, really. But Swampert did used to be good, and before Hydro Cannon got nerfed. But he must have stole all our talent when we took a photo with him. It's the only, yeah. Was that before or after we played? Maybe, did we take it at the start of the day or at the end of the day? Because I kind of thought it might have been end of the day. The Barons run. Wait, raid? Wait, raid? Oh no, is there a raid coming? Uh-oh. Oh no, but there's no raid notification. Okay, well we better pick in our next team, I suppose, which is going to be the Marowak, which is actually named after Lyle Jeffs III. My Marowak is literally named Lyle Jeffs. Kind of wacko. We've got the Steelix, which is going to be this Dragon Tail Steelix. We're not even running Thunder Punch. And Licky. We're adding a bit of spice a bit early into the shenanigans. But I got over 20k easy. I just don't think you'd appreciate my picks. Hey, we've got to get spicy at some point in this stream, right? We have to go through 75 unique Pokemon. But KFC? Did somebody say? Is that what you mean? Or is there a Pokemon that was named KFC, which I missed? I'm not sure, but quite the Quinkydink, I will say. It is what it is. Anyway, let's jump into battle number 4. Marowak, Steelix, Licky. This team really sucks, but I like it. Thank you. Like, we have to get through 75 unique picks, Lyle. Like, we've got to burn some stinkers early. I was very much just like, okay, Marowak, what is Marowak weak to? Flyers. Let's just put some anti-flyer coverage in here. That's all I had going for me. It's about it. One grass type rolls all over you. Well, we just dodge the grasses. It's actually quite simple. Quite simple. Okay, Marowak versus Ariados is not what we want to see. We do have rollout. I think we actually go for the Steelix here. We double swap? They go into the Dunsparce, we go into the Steelix. I mean, this isn't good for us, but at least we have something to throw, I guess. I don't know whether you should be throwing Crunch or Earthquake here, if I'm being completely honest with you. Let's go for an Earthquake, I think. I sort of regret my thoughts. Maybe we go Crunches. Let's go Crunch, actually. Which, obviously, you sort of wish you threw them earlier, so you have the chance of getting the defense debuff. But because I think we get double Crunch here. So you're saying that resources could be spent? It's possible. It's possible. I wouldn't guarantee it. Okay, one Crunch go. Oh, we even get the defense debuff. That would have been so good for the Dragon Tails. Oh, that's a bit silly of us. Uh-oh. Okay, we actually get a shield on that one, though, which is not too bad. Well, here's the thing. Now, we can comfortably throw in Marowak. I know this is rogue, but I think we're actually in a position where we have to go for the 2-shield Licky Licky instead of the 2-shield Marowak. So we do actually, no, they still have 1 shield. So let's just farm down. I'm going to go for the Rock Slide. Oh, wait, they swap into Greninja? Why do they not want their Ariados against my Marowak? I mean, it's not that bad for them. Okay, well, let's go to Licky Licky now, I guess. We are running Body Slam Shadow Ball from the from Love Cup. Let's just go for a Shadow Ball here. And then we kind of just want a charge attack to throw at Licky Licky, I guess. Okay, we get the Shadow Ball in. We also sneak a rollout, which is really nice. And at this point, I'm kind of wondering, do we just go all in on the Licky Licky? Oh, Brown Baller with our massive raid. Welcome in, gamers. We are going a little bit spicy today because we need to get through 75 unique picks in our battles today. And look, we've gone Steelix Licky Licky core in this one. So thanks for the follow, Brown Baller, as well. Welcome in, gamers. Okay, a little bit of stutter, well, a little bit of a just pause lag. But we know that it's a Greninja in the back. At this point, I'm wondering if we even go for the hard swap into Marowak. The fact that it's lagging out here feels like we just got an insta-win. Yo, insta-win! GG's, gamers. Thanks, Brown Baller, for the luck. Yeah, but they quit. GG's, dear GG's. We get the Dubski. How's it going, gamers? 75 unique picks coming. Well, we haven't even finished set 1, to be honest with you. But yeah, it must be lunge cross poison. I guess it makes sense. I know, like, Ariados loses straight if I invest shields, but it just feels like a matchup that you at least, stay in to try and peel 1 shield off me, right? As opposed to swapping into Dunsparce? I don't know. It seems a little bit odd, but we have to add a few more to the graphic that we no longer can use for the rest of the stream. We lost our Marowak called Lyle Jeffs III, which I named after, I think I just built it after Lyle got that, massive performance with the Marowak. For those coming in as well, we're sort of saying that, shadows and regulars are the same species. So, if I use Shadow Marowak, it's not like I can use regular Marowak. However, I can still use a Alolan Marowak, which it is on my list to use. So we are expecting some Alolan Marowak gameplay a little bit later. But as is, we're just putting a few extra Pokemons on the graphic. We've put 2 on there, and we're just putting on number 3. That'll do. Down, 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 and save. All right, on the graphic. And so now we'll sort of see where it goes from here. Didn't die. Maybe we should keep it. I think next time I'll do a Nuzlocke version at some point. But we've already done the YouTube intro. I'm going to be editing this down for those that don't know. I obviously have a main channel, PvP Steve, where I put like meta simplified videos and that sort of thing. But I also have a second channel, PvP Josh, where it's a little bit more for funsies. Like the last video I uploaded was when I got a win with Caterpie in a local tournament. And so I'm sort of going to edit this stream down for a video on that channel as well. but we're going to go for another bit of a wacky one, a little bit ABA weak to grass. So it is still like, it's not too bad into Ariados, I suppose, but it's going to get a little bit rough. Nuzlocke, why would you do that to yourself? I'll do it at some point. Like, at some point, I look forward to Nuzlocking up. But thanks, Emma, for the PvP Josh link, actually. It was a pretty sick video, to be fair. Yeah, then there's a third video for the VODs. That is true. That is true. Okay, NM is just spamming the links now. I appreciate it. But yeah, I did I drew Cowboy Hat Caterpie because actually for that tournament we did hand draw on team sheets, and so I did hand draw a Cowboy Hat Caterpie. It was pretty bad though. Okay, last game of the set. Superior is like the last Pokemon I wanted to see. That is so bad because not only we ABA weak to grass, but like Superior is such a hard cut. Like, I didn't want to just hard swap into Mandibuzz because I feel like if we do that, like, I just don't think we have any win con at all. But, we'll tank a Frenzy Plant, I guess. Okay, they swap out. That is so good for us. It is ridiculously so good that they swapped out. We needed that. At this point, I should have thrown my energy. But I just feel like using my shield later is going to be more beneficial. I just think that, the Moonvice and Carbink would have been nice to land, but it's a little bit less necessary than getting rid of the Superior, I suppose. Now, we are running our meme Gastrodon build that we were running like a few weeks back on stream, where we were running Earth Power Water Pulse, no Body Slam, which isn't too bad because it's not like Earth Power is a bad move to throw in this particular matchup. And at this point, I'm thinking we no shield. I'm contemplating the hard swap into Mandibuzz, but I don't think we do it. But let's just Mud Slap down. And then let's hard swap into Mandibuzz because Superior is for sure coming in here. Okay, what have you got in the back? Please be weak to Mandibuzz. Ooh, Drapion. Okay, I'm actually really glad that I kept my 2 shields because I think that we just burn them here. Like, we just back-to-back burn our shields on the Drapion, try and do as much damage as we can with Mandibuzz. We are running Air Slash as well, so we're adding up a bit more damage, which is kind of nice. I actually feel like we have a chance here, even though we had such a terrible lead. Okay. They get another move off here, which is absolutely hunky-dory. Not too bad. Ooh. Okay. Oh, it's a Sludge Bomb as well. It's Aquatail's Sludge Bomb. I mean, good thing we shielded, I guess, but like, also, holy heckers. Holy heckers. Okay, we also have, we have the swap into Gastrodon. Oh, they actually threw an alignment. Oh, I was like, well, there's no point swapping into Gastrodon for a catch because we're just not going to get it. But they actually do swap here. Okay, let's just hard swap and get a Mud Slap onto Gastrodon. We didn't get the move off, which is unfortunate. Unfortunately, I think we didn't get this. I guess we needed to make that catch. If we make the catch, do we potentially get the dub? Might be true, but let's just take a look how close we would have got, I guess. But unfortunately, we ran into the worst possible lead, really. Like, Superior is like exactly the Pokemon we didn't want to see, but add them to the ban list, I guess. Unfortunate, and it does close out our set, I think, as well. So let's grab the Gastrodon. And for the record, we're not claiming the 2 different Gastrodons as 2 different species either. They are, blue Gastrodon is blue Gastrodon, but no pink Gastrodon is coming to the rescue on this one. So what did we run? We ran Gastrodon, Mandibuzz, Carbink. So Mandibuzz, put it on the graphic, shrink down. And let's shrink it right down, I guess. The sizes are going to be so inconsistent. It's ridiculous. But, I better not see any of you complaining. We've got to fit 75 Pokemons on this puppy. There we go. Alrighty, all updated. But actually, that's true. The next G'day Battlers podcast episode, we are planning on putting the drawn team sheets in. So I guess that is true. What's the next team we were going to run? Okay, we're going to run a very similar team in that we actually get the positive set as well. I know that we're pretty low in the Eloville because we tanked the other day. Right, we were running in our last stream the other day. We were running just straight meme picks. We were running. Kangaskhan was getting us some wins, but we did lose a lot of Elo. Okay, so game 1, we are going to be running Pangoro. We're going to be running Dunsparce, and we're going to be running Quagsire. So let's throw Dunsparce in here. We've got regular Quagsire or Shadow Quagsire, Mudbomb, Aquatail. Let's go for an Aquatail Shadow Quagsire. But hello, YouTube Waffles. This is your normal stream times. Remember to subscribe for more unique picks. Like impossibly choosing a Blaziken. It's possible. You never know. But Sludge Bomb is tough. Maybe if you had Body Slam. Okay, it could be true. It could be true. All right. Look, we got positive set number 1. Set number 2, someone else is using a Steelix, and we actually get a great matchup here. Well, maybe it's not great, because, like, we're taking a lot of damage from them, and we don't want to throw our close combat too early. But that felt so quick. I'm no-shielding. Breaking Swipe. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's farm up to 2, and then just throw 2 back-to-back, I guess. Oh, I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, I think it just lagged and caught up. Not too bad. So we'll just throw back-to-back close combats here. There's one. Actually, we could have... It might have been smarter to bank that second move, swap into Dunsparce, and go from there. I'm starting to think that would have been a way smarter move. But we'll let it go so that we can bring in... Because we've got Aquatail. Let's go for the Dunsparce, and let's save 2-shield Quagsire as our sort of... I mean, it's not really a finishing move if it has to take out potentially like 3 Pokemon. But it is what it is. We'll take the Presumer... Oh no, it's Psychic Fang. Okay, Psychic Fang's Breaking Swipe. Oh yeah, so not only were we running Steelix, we're running Steelix with an old moveset, because I am intending to spend no TMs, no Stardusts, no nothing to build this channel, building this challenge. I'm intending to run the Pokemon that are sitting in my Pokemon storage. So we'll see how that goes for us. But we get the drill run in. At this point, I'm almost thinking that we dip out, but it's so rough to do that. I think we let this come through and then we dip. Okay, we dip here. We'll get the Mud Shot down. And then we've got energy and a 2-shield advantage going into whatever's in the back. So as long as we don't see a grass type... Okay, Gastrodon... Aquatail Stone Edge is not the moveset we want to have against a Gastrodon. At least Aquatail is going to do something, but this isn't great. Because I don't even care that much about the 2-shield up. We're still in a decent spot. Like, they'll take us down to like half health before we manage to get the KO. And then it really is just about whatever they're hiding in the back. So we just have to burn our shields because we need this Quagsire to hang on. We'll see what they've got. What are you hiding? I'm giving you both shields. Just tell me that like it's Talonflame in the back or something, and I can just throw a Stone Edge and get the dub. Talonflame me. Oh, Clodsire. Now that would be awesome for like a Mud Bomb. At least Aquatail isn't like the worst, I guess. Like, we're still doing some super effective damage here. We're going to take it down pretty decently. And then we do have Dunsparce to sort of try and finishing move it. Finishing move. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we actually do get the Dubski. We lost when we ran Steelix, right? They also lost when they ran Steelix. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? My only complaint is you're not using Poltergeist. Yeah, I don't have one built, unfortunately. I don't have a good one at all. We rated for like 2 of them to just, get it in the decks while it was sort of available. But yeah, unfortunately, I just don't have one ready to go. Alas. Okay, so, wait. Why did we just run? Oh, it's the Pangoro line. Pangoro, welcome to the ban list, buddy. You are not going to be sticking around. Yeah, I was thinking, like, when I was sort of running into the stream, I was like, do I go for the 75 unique or do we go for the Nuzlocke? I was thinking about both. I decided to go for 75 unique this time, but we're definitely going to do Nuzlocke as well. And, you know, not a sublock, but just straight Nuzlocke. We could, I mean, you know, there's potential of just adding sublock rules into it. So, you know, but I don't think there's a need to. I think we just go straight. If a Pokemon gets KO'd, then it is no longer able to be used. So there we go. There's another 3. Oops. I did a little goof. There we go. New 3 on the bands. Gonski. Thunderfang Steelix is solid in GBL right now. People have been running it with Powder Snow Breaking Swipe, but I prefer Earthquake as the superior Abrev? Abbreviation? I don't know what... I mean, I understand that Abrev is an abbreviation of abbreviation, which is a little bit meta, but, like... I'm not sure what you're going for on that one. Okay, now this is just getting a little bit wacky. Like, it's using 3 Metamons, but it's a bit of an odd team, I think. So we're going to go for the Typhlosion Azumarill Jumpluff combo, which is a little bit wacky. Do you have any of the following built for Great League? Melmetal, Goldengo, Salamence, Skyform, Shaman. Callback to Worlds 2022. Or 2023? Maybe, I think it was 2023, actually. I do have Melmetal. I intend to use Melmetal. Melmetal is on my list for today. I don't think that any of the other ones are. I definitely don't have I have one Goldengo that I made. Oh, it is Great League eligible. That I got in that Pokédex, finished my Pokédex challenge at the Honolulu World Championships. But random news over at EUIC, we have an Aussie in the TCG Masters Final. I did hear. So shout out. Some guy keeps winning inadequate tourneys with Melmetal. I don't know how they do it though. It's not like ridiculous. Magnasi, thanks for the follow. Also Matrix. I missed the follow a little bit earlier as well. I appreciate it. Okay, Typhlosion into the Azumarill. Not a bad lead, but I am going to go for the hard swap into my own Azumarill, and we'll sort of play it out from here. They decide to just hard swap into the Venusaur, which like makes a little bit of sense because they obviously want to avoid the Typhlosion, but it at least gets us an opportunity to try and get the Ice Beam through here. We do get it. And again, it makes sense from their perspective to let it go. But at this point, I would like to get some farm on my Typhlosion. Because with energy, Typhlosion is pretty good into their Azumarill. Unfortunately, their Venusaur gets the perfect farm into us as well. Alternatively, we could go for Jumpluff, but I think Typhlosion is the play here. And do we invest a shield? I guess we should. We should, but we shan't. We'll take it on the chin. Oh, we only get 1 Incinerate, which is a little unfortunate. At least we get, like, I guess we're just putting all our chips on Jumpluff. Now, if you listen to Mato Galde, the LAIC champion, Jumpluff good. So let's test pedal to the metal. Let's find out. We are going to, give our shield up here, but then we have the 1-1 shield, mirror scenario. So not too bad. Like... This isn't the... Oh, that's not good, though. Oh, that's not good at all. Oh, heck, Skeledirge. Oh, I think this is where we say GG's, unfortunately. Oh, no. Heck. How do we... Like, this is just impossible, right? Like, there's no way out of this. Well, rip. Sorry, Typhlosion, Jumpluff. You guys didn't really get a solid shot. Typhlosion is literally one of my favorite Pokemon, if not my favorite Pokemon to run in the Great League at the moment. And I guess I gave it a pretty tough team, to be fair. So, well, better luck next time, eh? It is what it is. It is what it is. Use the Goldengo. Do I even have the candy to build it? I guess I do. Look, I think Goldengo is going to be one of those bottom of the barrel type shenanigans that we... Actually, does anyone just have, taking in mind the bands that we've got, has anyone got a line of 3 they'd like to see me run? Because, while I'm just adding the Pokemons to the graphic, so we have to add Typhlosion, we have to add Azumarill, And we have to add Jumpluff. Okay, there's Typhlosion. There's a Azumarill. And let's grab Jumpluff. And yeah, I mean, good point. Like, Martos wasn't Shadow, but let's be real here. That would not have made the difference in this particular battle. The team was a bit wonky. The team was pretty wonky, to be fair. All right, there we go. There we go. 33, Alabama. What's up, big dog? You doing all right? Not too bad, legend. Hope you're doing well. Typhlosion, do we invest a shield? I assume that's always yes. Very true. Stuck at about 1750 ELO. What's a good suggestion for a Great League team? I mean, the team that I was running and I was picking up a lot of ELO with before I just started tanking with some meme picks was Wigglytuff lead, Galarian, Corsola, Shadow for Alligator in the back. It's sort of like relatively, like, it's not a high skill team because it's a lot of fast move pressure. And then you're just trying to give for Alligator lots of energy advantage or shield advantage or something. And it's a pretty decent team, I feel like. But yeah, Superior Warring Primate. We've already got the Primate ban. Dugong, Goldengo, Starmie. Okay, what have we got? I mean, look, let's look at this Goldengo. Goldengo. It has Hex. It's only 10k for the second move. That's not that bad, actually. Okay, we could build this guy. It's Goldengo hours. What does it power up to? 1460. Oh. At least it's cheap, I guess. Like, I've barely invested into this Pokemon, I suppose, so it's not that much skin off my back. What's the PvPoke recommended moveset for Goldengo? Goldengo, Astonish, Shadow Ball, Focus Blast. Alrighty, let's do it. Astonish, Shadow Ball, Focus Blast. Alright, 1460. That sucks. Okay, Dugong, Goldengo, Starmie. Surely we have a Starmie built. I can't type, though, apparently. I don't have a Starmie built. Well, I guess we're building one. Does this guy go to 1500? 1501? What the heck, man? 1494. I mean, we're a bit low on candy, to be honest. Because I was evolving these. I was trying to get every version of Hidden Power on Starmie. 1511. 1484. Okay, we're not going to get a good one, so let's power up that second guy. This one. Okay, 1494. We'll build her up. Shout out to Debs for giving me the golden point. Sorry. Look, it finished the Pokédex challenge, didn't it? So we got there. Since you've started using resources, do you have any Great League eligible Skyform Shaman? I'm not sure. Remind me the next time I ask. We'll put Psywave. Thunder Hydro Pump is not what we want to go with, surely. What was Dunebug running? Starmie, Surf, Power Gem. That rings bells. Charge TM, Surf, Charge TM, Psychic? Ice Beam. Okay, I can't use too many TMs, so I think we might just have to run Surf Ice Beam. I think we just lock that in, because that's not too bad a moveset. We are running it in the same team as Dugong, so you sort of ask the question, do we really need it? But, okay, Dugong, Goldengo, Starmie. Okay. PvP Steve. I won't power up things and use any TMs. Knew I shouldn't trust this guy after the whole Josh thing. Look, I'm a slave to the chat. Is there content to be found in Goldengo? I guess we're going Goldengo. Instead of Primate, Obstagoon. Oh, Obstagoon could work, actually. Keep in mind, you can change it from landform. IVs need to be lower end, otherwise it's too big. Yeah, I'll give it a look. Okay. So we've sort of got an ABA line with double water in a sense. So look, I think Goldengo is our swap here, but I don't really know. I really have no idea how this is going to go. I feel like it's not going to go well. Thanks in advance for all the follows. Alrighty. Let's unleash Goldengo's true power. Goldengo time. Okay. This is a lot better than getting Goldengo in the lead, so we will take it. We can't really afford to swap, to be honest with you. So they're on 40, they're on 60. Okay, they're on 60, so they can pretty much throw whatever they want. Let's tank it. See what happens. Okay, they just go for the fly. This is one of those scenarios where if you're the dugong, you should really be forgetting about throwing on good timing and just throwing Icy Wind as soon as possible. But, you know, we're not doing that sort of shenanigans. Like, come on, you want to see me play well? This is not the time. This is not the time for it. Let's let this go Starmie, and then we're going to just set up Goldengo to close, and hopefully we can peel some shields off. That's my thought process. Because Goldengo is just hard nukes, like because it's just Shadow Ball Focus Blast, we kind of need to have we want to peel off their shields is really what we want. So let's go for the Surf, get this shield off Talonflame. And then, do we just let this go? Do we just already pivot into Goldengo? Or do we keep Starmie around? We should keep Starmie around, but it's Goldengo time, baby. Oh, that would have been a nice... I mean, it's not that much damage. Surely we win this. Like, this is just... It's Goldengo, guys. It was literally in the video lead up to World Championships 2023. How can it be a bad Pokemon? This has to be an easy dubski, surely. Okay, Focus Blast is going to be big here. We don't want to get a move caught, but man, we get this... Focus Blast is an expensive move, hey? Oh dear. We just don't want it to get caught. If they catch our move, it's end of game. So let's throw one. Okay. We wait a turn. We throw the Focus Blast. Surely this KOs, right? Okay, big KO. What's in the back? Ooh, okay. Clodsire, not ideal for us. Not ideal. Actually, our attack stat might be high enough that we still get this. Let's hope that our attack stat's high enough. Oh, man. Okay, Goldengo could actually be OP. And they go for the big Earthquake, wasting way more energy as well. Okay. Goldengo, show me the light. Show me the big KO. Show me why you're on the World Championship video. That's not enough. Oh, man. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's so close. Oh, Goldengo is almost actually so clutch. Dang. Well, GG's. Dang, I think that's a lot better than any of us were expecting from the Goldengo squad, to be fair. But look, maybe... well, we'll look into it. Oh, well. Funny, though. You can't deny that it's not funny. Okay, there's the Dugong. Put her on the graphic. We don't have to start overlapping stuff yet, so let's just keep it going. Goldengo. Thanks for the suggestion, Lyle. Okay, stick in Goldengo. Let's tuck Goldengo in the top, and then we run Starmie. Starmie. Very big sprite. Okay. Down, safe. Cool. We keep going. Overfarm versus Dunsparce. Oh, I guess you're right. I was just a little scared. You're right. Ah, alas. I guess we're just, washed gamers. Okay, do we have a Shaman? Shaman. Oh, we have one sitting here. I haven't built... Oh, it's 100,000. Oh. Oh, no. Okay, here's the thing. If we were building a Sky Shaman, I would really prefer that it looked like good IVs. Like, if you show me a 1500 Sky Shaman, I build that thing on the spot. I feel like we have to not build it. I don't know if I can build it. I feel like the resources just aren't there to justify it. Especially when I know that I'm going to lose more Battle Cats bets in the future, and I'm going to need to spend hundreds of thousands of dust on those. Which is, look, I don't think any of the Shaman are built, now that I think about it. Yeah, nah. Whoops. Oh, well, it's alas. Steve's too good for 1492. I just like 1500. I don't know what to tell you, man. I just like it. Alrighty. Let's run. Let's give Stunfisk a go. Let's go regular Stunfisk. The Jai Love Stunfisk. Let's go for... What do we pair with this thing? We're weak to grass. We're weak to water. We're weak to ground-ish. So let's go for a flyer. So let's go for Talonflame. And then let's just go for a bit of a neutrally guy. Actually, let's just go for hard, fast move pressure in the back. Let's go double flyer Drifblim. Stunfisk, Talonflame, Drifblim. This is the greatest team known to man. Second only to Dugong, Goldengo, Starmie. It is better than 1491, you're right. Oh, wait, the tier list vid? I don't know if we can tier list this thing. I mean, I know we're getting a lot of sprites up on the board, but I think thinking about a tier list for the new meta, to be fair. Okay. Stunfisk into Talonflame. It's not the worst, I guess. Like, this isn't that bad. Okay, they end up swapping into Superior. Hello, Talonflame. I'm sorry, you thought you could beat us a little bit earlier with that hard, weak to Superior team. Not anymore. It is Talonflame's time to shine. We just take that Aerial Ace on the chin. One Incinerate. Let's overfarm and go for CAP. We get the Charge Attack priority, baby. So we just lock in at the Superior KO because there's no universe that they shield here. And then, okay, they bring in their own Talonflame. Let's just throw Brave Bird. Because, again, I'm not that stressed in the sense that, like, I've got two Pokemon that do pretty decently into Talonflame in the back. So let's just sort of guarantee the shield here. We'll let our own Talonflame go. And then let's just Stunfisk it up. Whatever you do, don't overfarm so you can Brave Bird a low HP Diggspeed and PM. I think that's from experience. Okay. Let's bring Stunfisk back in now. I should have tapped 2 Thunder Shocks, but not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Just a little bit of bad timing. We get that last shield off of Talon. We would have had the move right there, but let's not shield actually. Let's just keep our shields for the Drifblim in the back. Let's go for 1, 2. Throw our Discharge, and then, like, it's not like there aren't normal types running around. I know that Diggersby could be pretty tough for our Drifblim in the back. Oh, okay, this is fine. 2 shield Drifblim versus Toxapex. I mean, this is just GG's. Like, we just Shadow Ball, we win. And they top left. They know it. So, we're clawing it back a little bit. I mean, we did use some Metamons for it, but we're going to use some Metamons. That's just going to happen. I should keep a record of the teams we ran. Goldengo, Dudogong, Goldengo. Hey, King Leo, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Okay, Starmie. So what did we just run? We ran Stunfisk, we ran Talonflame, and we ran Drifblim. Okay, now let's grab the sprites. Let's update our little graphic. Stunfisk, graphic. Boom. Any other suggestions for what to run next? Again, keeping in mind what we have banned already. I will instant accept any suggestion that involves Pokemon that I have built. If I have to build something, then, you know, we have to think about it a little bit. But Stunfisk, Talonflame, put that guy in. No, Hawk Aussie, what was your Obstagoon suggestion from earlier? Drifblim. Plug them all in here. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Where's Wailmer? We haven't used it yet. I would be shocked if we got through 75 unique Pokemon and then we didn't run Wailmer. So if someone wants to see me run it, feel free to just suggest your team. I did run Masquerada in the last local challenge. I mean, I don't know if it's as spicy as the Caterpie team, but since you've looked at the others, Salamence. Oh, do we have I feel like... Oh, I don't have a Salamence built. Oh, and it's a 75k dust second mover, isn't it? Ugh. Although, I mean, I have a Shelgon, but that's annoying. Obviously, at some point, I will build the... I think I will build the World's 2023 team with that, like, Shaman, Goldengo. Oh, now that's a video idea. Holy heck. Obviously, I'm going to run the team from the video in a local challenge or something. Oh, thank you. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna build this stuff because I'm gonna use it for the video. So fair enough. I'm gonna look. I think we've got our sort of group of suggestions for the next couple. So let me just lock in what we're gonna run for the next few. So let's see. We're gonna run Aussie Marwell, Superior, Obstagoon, Walrein. Okay, we'll do that. Superior, Obstagoon, Walrein. Debbie's out here suggesting Altaria, Deoxys, Basti. All right, we're going back in time with this one. Let's do that. Debbie, Deoxys, and then we're going to run Bastion. And to finish the team, the others will be Whalmer and what? Okay, so you're thinking I run Whalmer, Salma. Actually, can I run the Z's Wireless Whalmer team? Whalmer, Dragonite, Ariados. We haven't used Ariados, right? We haven't. Okay, I'm going to run the Z's Wireless Whalmer team. So it was Ariados, Whalmer, and Dragonite in the back. It was Shadow Dragonite. And then we'll look at Salamence et al. Okay, I wouldn't dare suggest a Whalmer team to the Whalmer expert. I might grab some Pokemon that I used at Sydney Regionals alongside the Whalmer to get that top 6, I think. Okay, so what are we running? Superior, Obstagoon, Walrein. Superior, Obstagoon. The only one that's built. Walrein. Let's go for the Shadow. Okie-dokie. We're double weak to counter in the back, so we kind of need our Superior to land on the counter users. And to finish the team, the other slots will be Wildman. Oh, all right, I remember that one. I don't know what else was on that team on the Worlds video. I can't quite remember. Okay. Superior into Feraligatr. I mean, I'll take a lucky lead any day of the week. That works for me. But then there's a swap into Primeape, and this is sort of all we have. So, well, we're certainly not swapping, and I guess I suspect that we're going to have to deal with that Feraligatr with our other 2 picks, unfortunately, which isn't too bad. I guess we no-shield the first one, and then we start shielding from there. Hopefully they're not running Ice Punch. Close combat off rip. Okay. I respect it. I mean, it's not like awesome because Superior is so tanky. So like we actually tank it kind of decently, to be fair. So we'll shield up. Shield the Rage Fists. Get the Aerial Ace. They are going to outpace us to their next move. But, you know, that's not the end of the world because... Oh, actually, they let it go. Oh, and they've got Clodsire in the back. Okay, let's farm up to a Frenzy. Let's go Walrein here. If they bring in Feraligatr, we're not sort of completely out of luck. And I'm sort of guessing that they don't have Stone Edge on their Clodsire. So I'm not too fussed, I think. We get the shield with the Icicle Spear as well. So we're at the shield advantage now. We're at the point where Obstagoon is actually going to be pretty decent into Feraligatr. The only downside being... Oh, they do have Stone Edge. Okay. Well, that doesn't... They're not giving themselves a lot of farm for Feraligatr. Wait, was that... I didn't see Ice Bank, did I? I was just like seeing my own Powder Snow or something. Okay. We obviously have to let them Shadow Claw us down, unfortunately. Oh, we have a Frenzy Plant. We have a move banked. This is easy. GG's. And then Obstagoon just has to deal with the Clodsire in the back. Down goes Gator. In comes the Goon. And it's just, you know, Shield, Night Slash. I mean, it's not like... is it guaranteed? I feel like it's guaranteed from this point, to be fair. Okay, and they even go for the Earthquake, which, again, whenever we shield an Earthquake, we feel happy. Because it just wastes even more energy from their end, which... We'll take any day of the week. Oh, that doesn't do very much. We can tank a move, though. Well, I'm pretty sure we tank an Earthquake pretty well. And then we get another Night Slash. Oh, it is going to be closer than I thought it was going to be. There's the Earthquake. Oh, we tanked that really well, actually. Yeah, no, this is GG's. Even... I don't think this Night Slash quite KOs, but between like our counter damage and the Vine Whip damage on Superior, we've got it. Oh no, it actually does KO. All right, GG's. The Obstagoon team works. Nicey. The Vito only has 4 Mons. Whelm is an obvious 5th view, so what, 6th? No, because there was actually in the background of their battle in the video, you could actually see the teams in the same way that they would be at Worlds, just on the sort of background screen. So they're back there. I just don't remember what they were. I think they were somewhat meta. Whoever made the video was clearly like, they had the outside video, like the battle. They just put in like, you know, they clearly wanted a Melmetal fighting because it was a new addition to Pokemon Go. But whoever made the background graphics was aware of Pokemon Go meta, and so they actually filled the rest of the team with meta Pokemon at the time. Not only was it actually a positive team, but we actually also get a second positive set, which, I mean, we're at the 1900s after all that meme pick shenanigans, so it is what it is, I guess. 3-2. We'll take it. Considering I had to replace the Annihilate with Obstagoon, it still worked. It still worked, that's true. You know, what is it? All right, let's keep going. So the next team was going to be Altaria, Defense Deoxys, Bastiodon. Oh, we need to upgrade the sprites. With Superior. Keep canvas size. Let's throw this in here. Let's grab our Obstagoon. And, I mean, like, in some sense, it felt like we got lucky with the lead, but the swap was pretty scary. I mean, if the team was in any other order, we would have been in a little bit of strife, I do think. What was our... Walrein. Man, we even get the win with the Walrein pretty early on. Who are we? Though Tactical? Alright, shove this guy in. Hiya! Down, 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 save. Cool! Alright, the list grows! Oh, wait, why isn't it growing on stream? Save. There we go. Okay, so we are running the... Oh, spreadsheet. Okay, we're running Altaria. Thanks, Debbie. Altaria, Bastiodon, Deoxys. HP gone. Defense, Deoxys with Psycho Boost and Rock Slide, and Bastiodon. This is a blast from the past. I fear how this might go. Melmetal was not new in 2023. No, it wasn't. But Golden. Oh, sorry, I meant Goldengo. I meant to say Goldengo. Goldengo was new in 2023. My bad. I misspoke. Alrighty, let's go. Let's see how we go. I can take him. Okay, let's start some oh, no shot. We run Bastiodon and we see Bastiodon. That is ridiculous. That is insane. What the heck, man? Okay, and they actually swap in a grass steel type into a Pokemon that has access to Flamethrower. We have a counter. What is happening? Like, I was about to say, like, oh, we're blasting back to the past. Like, oh, we're running a, old team. But what the heck is this? This is insane. This is ridiculous. No shot. All right. Let's see how we go. So, obviously, we're going to use no shields on our own Bastiodon. We get the first shield out of there. I think, like, here's the thing. We're going to lose switch advantage here. Their Ferrothorn is going to end up beating down our Bastiodon. And then we need to be aware of that Bastiodon in the back on their end. So I think we just have to hope that they're triple weak to Defense Deoxys, which chances are they're running Bastiodon Double Grass. If they're running Bastiodon Double Grass, they've probably got like Shadow Victreebel in the back, who is going to be weak to the Psycho Boosts from Defense Deoxys. So we're not completely out of luck yet. We'll see what they're running. If they're running like a straight grass type, we might be in a bit more trouble. Oh, and then they're going to get a full farm down here. Okay, because I think here we run Altaria. We just, eventually Altaria will get the win against Ferrothorn. And then once Altaria beats down Ferrothorn, they swap in Bastiodon, we swap in Deoxys. We sort of go from there a little bit. The only time I saw someone switch in a Basti, they did so into my Medi. Well, luckily we got a bit luckier this time with the Basti swap in, to be fair. All right. Yada 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 yada. Like let's move this thing along, guys. Yikes! Talk about a long game. Okay, we'll overfarm because there's not really a reason not to, I suppose. Because again, we're sort of intending to just quick swap out of Altaria as soon as the Bastiodon comes in. So we could almost farm up to 2, actually. I think that's the play. I think we farm up to... Oh, we can't farm up to 2. We can farm up to almost 2. Take the move, throw the Aerial Ace, swap into Deoxys when the Basti comes in. See what happens. Okay, here we go. Sky Attack, going to connect in 4, 3, 2, 1. Pew! In comes Basti, so here comes Deoxys. And what have you got in the back? Show me a Grass Poison. They're not swapping. Are they triple weak to Deoxys? They might be triple weak to Deoxys. I think we shield here, because Deoxys is so important to us in this battle. Okay. Still not seeing any swaps. I think we can counter all the way down if we burn our second shield, I think. I hope that doesn't come back to bite us, but I feel like having 2 charge attacks ready to go is going to be pretty beneficial for us going to the back line. Oh, it's the Sableye! Okay, it actually is Blast from the past. Why did they not swap this? Why did they leave their Bastiodon in? Because, like, this is not ideal for them. Because now we swap back into Altaria. We get the Sky Attack off here. I don't know if we could have got to the Moonblast. It would have been really close. But take out the Shadow Sableye. In comes back in the Bastiodon. We just throw Psycho Boost. We win Charge Attack priority. We win game. GG's. That's ridiculous. What was this battle? How did we manage to find the Bastiodon Ferrothorn Sableye team with Altaria Bastiodon Deoxys? That's ridiculous. That's not okay. What the heck? Deoxys best Basti. What year is it? Exactly my point. What is that about? That was a ridiculous. I honestly can't believe that. That is insanity, quite frankly. Truly bonkers. But, I mean, is what it is, I guess. We got a win with Bastiodon, so we did do that. Let's update our graphic. There's Altaria, there's Bastiodon, and then we have to add the defense Deoxys. Which I will say, I think any defense Deoxys doesn't necessarily rule out being able to use the other Deoxys, but I don't think we're going to use the other Deoxys. Alrighty, graphic updated. That's wild. Okay, I think, did we have one lined up for next? We were going to run the Z's Wireless Ariados, Wailmer, Shadow Dragonite. So, Ariados lead, Wailmer in the middle as sort of the safe swap, and then the Shadow Dragonite with Hurricane in the back as the sort of big move. I think I am going to refill my water, because one thing that I've sort of decided based on like the amount of streams I've been doing over the last week is I need to be consuming more water while on stream. So I'm going to quickly refill that. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere, because we are going to be going in with Wailmer battle very shortly. So I will be right back. Thanks for being patient. Sorry, I had my mic muted. My bad. Thanks everyone for being patient. It is Wailmer time. Wailmer can refill your water. True. I feel like thanks for the follow, by the way. But yeah, how good is Wireless, by the way? He's just cracked, man. Like, it is a pleasure to watch him work. And my goodness. I mean, he can always go all the way, is the truth. But this is a team that Z's Wireless ran. We were in Gdansk together. He decided to start running this team, and he climbed like 200 points in the 2900s using Worm as a safe swap. I copy-pasted it. You know, I was battling alongside him, and I went up 150 points. Like, the team was kind of just working. Now, a funny story, he was running Dragonite in the back. He didn't realize that he had Hurricane on it when he built the team. He was like, oh, like he was expecting Superpower. And then he was like, actually, Hurricane's the move. And now we accidentally shielded that. I wasn't looking at my phone. That was a mistake. I mean, I guess it sort of makes sense as a shield. But yeah, it was an oopsie. But then he was just like, you know what? Hurricane makes sense. I'm going to run it. And then he just super climbed. It was pretty crazy to watch the man. He is so, so talented. But as is, we're going to try and harness some of that talent to get Wailmer the W, because we only get to use Wailmer once today. This is that time. We get down the Dunsparce. In comes back the Marowak. We're not going to get a Scold off, unfortunately, so we're just going to throw the Body Slam here. Luckily, our Dragonite in the back is going to be pretty decent into Marowak. We might have to invest a shield. Luckily, they invest a shield. I guess they don't know their Wailmer counts. So, let's go Dragonite hype here. They probably just go straight for the Rock Slide, so we just shield. And from the shield here, I'm pretty sure we can Dragon Breath all the way down. So they probably swap. Okay, I'm not seeing a swap. Still not seeing a swap. Isn't this just Bone Club? I wasn't counting, but surely this is Bone Club, right? Oh, heck. Oh, heck. Whoops. Whoops-a-daisies. Apparently, I should have been counting. Oh, and it's Clodsire in the back. I mean, this is just GG's. Like, whether they have Earthquake or Stone Edge or whatever, I think we just lose this one, unfortunately. Which is kind of lame, because, like, if we realized that they were going to get a Rock Slide off, that Wailmer battle actually, we could have locked in a win, especially with the potential of landing a big Hurricane. But look, well, sometimes it's not going to go our way. You know, we would love to have a big, we'd love to have a big Wailmer win for the plot, but sometimes it's just not meant to be. And I know we're sort of extending the battle out, but I was sort of like, well, you know, you never know when there's going to be the lag win condition. But yeah, there wasn't going to be a lag one here, unfortunately. Sorry, Wailmer. Wasn't meant to be. Just had an ad that was in Japanese? What the heck? I mean, I know we're in the APAC servers, but it seems odd. I was going to say Ariados is positive versus Shadow Classo Marowak, but drawing out the Dunsparce was definitely for the best. Yeah, it definitely worked out. It was sort of the reverse of what we did earlier, right? Where we swapped out of the matchup even though it was going to be fine. Ariados, we've got to update our graphic again. Where is Ariados? Have I deleted it? What the heck? Aria. Oh, no, there it is. Add to graphic. Okay. Ariados. There you go. To be fair, like Ariados, I think that Ariados is not as good in the current meta as it used to be. So I guess you shouldn't expect it to do as well now as it was going to do back then. Wailmer is about as good then as it was now. It was probably a little bit better then because there were so many more Clodsires running around. Dragonite. Okay, we've 1, 2, and let's add the third. Dragonite is officially in. Down. Safe. Go. Locked in. Okay, any other team suggestions, by the way? At this point, I think I'm just going to go down the list and sort of, like, I'm just going to pick the next PvP Pokemon that I haven't used. Which is Alolan Sandslash. Like, this isn't going to be a good team. Toxapex Clefable. Okay, we do have one built. Oh, is that Charm? It's Charm Clefable. Okay, we do have fast TMs. Let's change that over. Clefable. Items, fast TM. Boom. Zen Headbutt. You've got Zen Headbutt. Charm. Okay, I sense some back and forthing in my near future. Charge Beam. How many fast moves do you have? Charm. No. Okay, come on. This is the last one. Let's stop being silly. Okay. Battle. Great League. Okay. Yeah, let me know if anyone has any team suggestions, remembering that we can't use any of these Pokemon. You can use anything else that I hopefully have built. Oh, I was going to look at Salamence. Whoops. Oh, but I need to find out what the rest of that team was as well. Goodra, Drapion, Skeledirge. Okay, lock it in for the next one, Dakota. Lock it in. Thanks for the suggestion. Let me write that down. Oops. Ba-ba-ba. Goodra, Drapion, Skeledirge. We're going to run. And then we just ran Ariados. Oh, no, I already wrote that. Okay. Let's see what happens when we just run the top PV Poke picks that we haven't used yet. Not a good start for us, but we get this. Oh, this isn't good at all. The Toxpex swap into the Swampert swap. I mean, this is pretty bad. It's not like Clefable would have been a ton better either, I suppose, but okay, we get it down to half health. Let's go call the Hydro Cannon bait. That's not the Hydro Cannon bait. I think this game might be already lost. I know that it was a bad team because we just picked the top the next 3 on PV Poke, but yikes. Yikes. Shield, I guess. We need to deal with that Miltank in the lead, which is so annoying. Oh, I only paid half attention. I thought I had the count. I didn't have the count. Oh, double shield. Okay, we've hard lost this battle. Like, there's just no coming back from this one. Unless... Oh, okay, we need them to be so incredibly weak to Clefable in the back. Like, they don't have like a Caterpie or something. So that they can swap in Miltank. Oh, they're up 2 shields as well. Oh, no, the Beedrill. Who's running Beedrill? Oh, no. All right, look. They can't all be Dubskis. We're going to have some stinkers. Let's just let this one... let's let this one rip, hey? Whoops. Okay, we've just burned like 3... Why is my mouse? Mouse isn't working. Hello? Hello? Oh, well, we'll use the trackpad. Look. Sandslash. Sorry you didn't get the... Sorry you didn't get a good run. I know that you could have been so good on so many teams, but this was not that particular team, unfortunately. So there's Sandslash out. There is Clefable out. And Toxpex also out. I was just trying to make it a little bit easier for my future opponents, you know. I was just like, man, if I just keep using all these Metamons, then I'm just going to walk all over them. Kind of crazy that Clefable is one of the next 3 top meta picks that we haven't used, though. Like, on PV Poke, I should say. Kind of wild. Alright, Toxpex in there as well. Groovy. Okay. Down, 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 down. Safe. 3 more off the ban list. Let's go. Okay, we've got a ton of suggestions. Thank you, everyone. Okay, let's write some of these down and lock them in as our next picks. So we just ran Alolan Sandslash, Toxapex, Clefable. Then we're going to run Goodra, Drapion, Skeledirge. Then we're going to go Sableye, Victreebel, Pelipper. Thank you, Debbie. We're going to run Guzzlord, Registeel, Whiscash. Thank you, Hawkozzy. We're sagging, apparently. And then I'm going to Google what the Salamence team is. because no one else seems to be looking. So I'm going to go look after I've locked it in. I've literally written Salamence is the next option. Okay. So those are our next teams. So let's go for the Goodra, Drapion, Skeledirge. Okay, Goodra, Drapion, Skeledirge. Greninja, Miltank, Dashbun. Yeah, we don't have a Dashbun built, unfortunately. So we can't run the bunny. If you want to replace it with a different Charmer, perhaps. But, yeah, unfortunately not. Shadow A/ wins all evens versus Miltank? That seems crazy. Is that... It must be very move dependent, surely. Like, it makes sense that, like, Body Slam isn't doing much to you, but they've got some big moves other than that. Okay, the Goodra into the Goodra. Goodra into the Drapion. I know that it's a bit rogue, but I feel like what we're going to end up doing here is we're going to stay in with our Goodra, use no shields, just hold on to our shields, set ourselves up for potentially a Skeledirge farm down, and go from there with the potential of a Drapion closer in the back as well. Or they're going to swap into a Zoom Rule, which is actually going to give us the opportunity here to get some Thunder Punch damage in, which I don't like. Neither of my Pokemon in the back are going to love the Drapion matchup, though, even though one of them is Drapion. But, like, I feel like my energy is almost better spent throwing Thunder Punches here at Azu. And then what do we do from here? I guess we hard swap into Drapion, perhaps. Actually, no, let's just stay in, because I feel like they need to throw a charge move. They need to expend their energy to KO our Goodra, because Bubble isn't going to do the job. So we let Azumarill take out Goodra, we bring in Drapion, we get the Poison Sting farm down, and then we're in a pretty good spot for the Drapion Mirror, and our Skeledirge is kind of still sitting there ready to fire in the back. Ooh, okay, Annihilate in the back with 2 counters of energy. I think that we hard swap into Skeledirge here. I think that's our play. We go Skeledirge, we're going to invest our shields. Another person 5, 6. Okay, they're throwing Rage Fist. Shield. We kind of want to hold on to a shield if we can for the Drapion as well, for the opponent's Drapion. Okay, they're swapping in. They're letting us throw the Draining Kiss, which sounds good to me. So, do you shield? There's the shield. And we're at the point where, like, oh, this Incinerate might be enough to KO. It's going to be... I feel like this Incinerate could KO. Okay, the Incinerate does KO, which means that, like, it's GG's. We throw the Shadow Ball here, this KOs, and we get the Dubsky, so happy days. Skeledirge is kind of crazy. Like, it's... I prefer Typhlosion as an Incinerate user, but Skeledirge is pretty good too. Thanks for the suggestion. Okay, let's add them to the graphic. So, Goodra. On to the ban list from here. Keep canvas size. Shrink, shrink, shrink. Surely we're close to finishing this set, right? Oh, we've got one more to go. Okay, we have the chance of going 3-2, 3-2, 3-2. What else did we burn? We burned Skeledirge. And we burned... What else did we run? Drapion. We finally burned Drapion. It took us ages to actually use Drapion. Which is a little bit of a surprise. But... here's what it is. Save it. Cool. Thunderbolt is its most effective charge move against it. No Earthquake like Licky Licky. No Druin like Dunsparce. No Water typing with Surf like Bit Barrel. I guess that makes sense. Steve George is awesome. Appreciate it. Do I smell a late season veteran push? Carter Dreams. We are running Carter Deems. I can, but you'll have to forgive me for always saying Dreams. I think it's because it's how I read it the first time, and now in my head I've locked it in as what your name is. I'll try and correct it. Apologies. Absolutely not. We are going hard into spice picks for the rest of the season. So I expect to spend most of the next week below 2,000 elo. This is like that's the truth. Unless we manage to get there with random spice picks, then I think this is where we live. But next team was Sableye, Victreebel, Pelipper. So let's run our... do we go Power Gem or Return? Power Gem, Return. Power Gem, Return. Let's go the Power Gem version. Let's run our Shadow Victreebel. And Pelipper, an Inadequate's Classic. Okay. Hilariously, the wrestling name was Sweet Dreams Carter Dreams. So Carter Dreams works. Okay, I see. You're giving me false justification. In the sense of like, you get what I mean. That's definitely what I meant. It's a push with the force required to open a door. It seems that way. Okay, thanks Debbie Pebble for another bit of an odd one, but let's hard swap into the Victreebel. Miltank leads are kind of... Oh, the Skarmory? How is it that whenever we run a team that is a blast from the past, we're getting hit with other blast from the past picks? This feels illegal somehow. It seems ridiculous. So like at least we get the Acid Spray in, but we don't really have a good counter to Skarmory here. Like, I guess we kind of just have to throw in our Sableye and sack it and put all of our chips on the Pelipper in the back. Because, like, we need to get through the Miltank. Oh, but Miltank also has a rollout. So we kind of have... We've got nothing good for the Miltank. Oh, no. Alrighty. Let's, I guess, throw the Foul Play into the Skarmory. And then hope they no-shield. Okay, they no-shield. Let's stay in and throw a Foul Play, I guess, instead of instant... Okay, we'll let them throw the energy. It could be Body Slam, which would be nice, I suppose. Okay, they go for the Body Slam, which gives us an opportunity to get a Foul Play here. Oh, okay, no DRE, unfortunately. So let's... Oh, okay, now there's... Surely not. Like, surely there's no win con here. I'm just trying to save you Stardust and resources. Thanks, Debbie. Oh my gosh, they're running Bastiodon in the back. Are you kidding me? They're running Bastiodon Skarmory. What? Okay, I guess now we just know. If Debbie ever suggests a team, just know that we're going to see a Bastiodon alongside a Blast from the past. That's just how it is, but we lose this battle. Hilarious, though. Very funny. It's the retro algorithm, apparently. And with that, I think we lock in the 2-3. Okay, and let's update our graphic. Sableye. Gone. Bada bing. Shrink that guy down. Oh, we can shrink him a bit more. Sableye's only a little dude. Sableye, Victreebel. Plug her in. Keep canvas size. Shrink. Stick him in. And the last one was Pelipper. Add to graphic. Shrink. Okay. Cool. Thanks for being patient with the graphic adding, by the way. I know that I could have set it all up fancy and beforehand, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, Basti cameo. Sorry. It's fine. It's fine. It's all for the clips, baby. It's all for the edited down version. Okay. We're locking the 2-3, but that's all right. And next up, we are running... We're running Guzzlord, Registeel, Whiscash. Hobbit Eddie, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. We're getting a little bit weird and wonderful today. With Guzzlord, Registeel, Whiscash. Guzzlord, Registeel, and... Oh, we've got Shadow Whiscash option. Evo with a biddy. Thanks, Evo. I appreciate. Shadow, regular, shadow, regular, shadow, regular, regular. Alrighty. Let's give her a shot. We're gonna give it a jump. Shot. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. What's up? I'm sorry. Okay, waiting for our opponent. Okay, we've got one. Alrighty. Guzzlord into Morpeko. Not a matchup that... Actually, I guess it's okay. We resist Psychic Fangs. Yeah, actually, and we're doing a lot of damage with Dragon Tail. They probably Aura Wheel us straight away. We actually resist both moves. It's going to still hurt us because it's such a high attack stat mon, even though it's resisted, but I kind of don't mind this. Oh, and we get the Sludge Bomb into Jumpluff. This could be massive. This could be so huge. Please no shield this. That didn't do as much as I thought it might, to be honest with you. That wasn't awesome. Let's just throw the Brutal Swing here. I'm sort of comfortable leaving Registeel to deal with Morpeko a little bit later. Actually, Whiscash. Both of my back line are good into Morpeko, so I'm sort of happy to use up my Guzzlord here. Okay. And I guess once we throw Registeel in, it's going to super zoom back in as if we were here the entire time and we didn't go all the way back to be able to see Guzzlord in action. At this point, we can just tank all of Jumpluff's energy onto Registeel. We can actually... I feel like we can go for the full lock on down unless they swap into Slowbro. But let's go for the Zap Cannon here. Here's the thing. Now we have a bit of a predicament. Because our Whiscash is really good into Slowbro. It's really good into Morpeko. But we don't want to throw Whiscash into the Slowbro because then Jumpluff will come in and just dominate our Whiscash. So I think what we do instead is we just hold on to all of our shields. Let's farm up to a move over here. Actually, let's just throw a Zap Cannon. Because they probably... Well, let's see what they do, actually. Go for the Zap Cannon. They might let this go and bring Morpeko in. Okay. We carry the Slowbro. In comes Morpeko, so we'll swap in the Whiscash. They're going to swap into their Jumpluff eventually. But by the time they do, we're going to have energy. We can tank their first move as Whiscash. It is the Psychic Fangs, so that's pretty decent for us. They probably swap to Jumpluff here. I thought I tapped the Mud Bomb a little earlier, to be honest with you, but here's what it is. Now that we've shielded up the energy, I really thought I keep thinking that I've tapped the Mud Bomb, but we'll fire it now. I know that it's sort of like super resisted here by Jumpluff, but I feel like it... Oh, we even get the shield, actually. Oh, they got scared by the Blizzard, I guess. Interesting. I'm thinking that we let this go now. We bring in Registeel to get a lock-on farm down, and then we have a Focus Blast kind of ready to go for Morpeko with a shield in tow as well. We don't have to shield anything from Jumpluff. Oh, we don't even need to. Oh, there's nothing even coming through. We just hard... And they top left. I mean, Registeel apparently still OP. That's kind of crazy. Okay, that was pretty good. Okay. Honestly, great suggestion. I can't say that that's what I was expecting to happen, but we will take it. Okay, Guzzlord is gone. Registeel is gone. Cold Payments are gone. Let's pop this guy in here. Oh, let's start the loop. Let's go down another row, I suppose. Actually, how many more Pokémon do we have to do? We have another 9 sets. 9 times 3 is 27. Oh, so we have to still fit a few more in here. So let's jam Registeel in then. What were we running? Guzzlord, Registeel, Whiscash. I got hit with like a wave of concern that we'd already run Whiscash. But we haven't. Okie dokie. There are more Peckies, so they deserve that. Ah, come on now. Come on now. Okay, now we need to find out what was in the Worlds 2023 promo video so that we can run Worlds 2023 promo. If I just Google that, is that going to come up? Oh, I need to type in Pokemon. It's just a bunch of stuff about like League of Legends and, you know, yada, yada, yada. Challenge the World 2023 World Championships. Was it really only a 1-minute video? Crazy. Okay, mute. Okay, so here's the battle. There's Goldengo. There's Melmetal. Here's Salamence. Oh, it already transitioned. Maybe it was at the start of the clip. It must have been at the start. Okay, yeah, it's at the start. They're zooming into the battle screen. The two trainers are walking up onto the battlefield. Where is it? I swear there's a shot that you can see the full teams, but I'm not seeing it. There's Salamence. They've transitioned to TCG. What happened? Was there not a full team on the screen at some point? I really thought there was, to be honest with you. Is it like later in the video or something? Oh, it might be actually. There's more clips. Dragonite. Unless it was at the very start and I goofed. No, I'm confused now. I really thought that it showed the full graphics, to be honest with you. Oh, they do. Okay, let me show you. I found it. Okay. Let me show you this. Plus window capture. Throw challenge the world. Okay. So you can see here on this frame, you can see the teams in the top left and the top right hand side. So the top left one that has the Melmetal and the... Wait, what is that? Enhance image. What is that? I don't know where that thing in the top middle is. Oh, wait, it's got to be Skyform Shaman, right? Because they had Skyform Shaman on their team. Right? Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, I can see it now. It's Skyform Shaman. So on the other team... Oops. My bad. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, on the other team, we have the Salamence, the Goldengo, Lickitung, Umbreon. Okay, let's run Salamence, Lickitung, Umbreon. That can't go wrong. Alrighty. Salamence, Lickitung, Umbreon. Background top left, you got to slow it down. Yeah, I knew it was somewhere. I just couldn't. I sort of skipped past that bit. I skipped to the bit where the battle started. I just then watched the rest of the video. I missed it, but I thought it was suitable. All right, we can do this thing. System juices. Yeah, it's getting wild. And thanks, Evo, for the biddy as well. Okay, so we're gonna have to build our Salamence. Do we have a better one? We do. We do have a better one. Let's build that. Let's go build our Salamence for this battle. What is that? Oh, Lydian. Okay, Salamence. 1500 Salamence in the building. I mean, if it's good enough to be in the Wallet's promo, it's got to be good, right? Surely. Hydrated. Okay, power this guy up. Bada. Whoa! They're 50 power-ups? That's crazy. That is... I guess the CP goes pretty high for Salamence, to be fair. Okay, 75k dust. Very cool. Fire Blast Hydro Pump. What moves does this dude have? Let's just click the Elite Charge DM. Outrage, Draco Meteor, Fly. Okay, so we're going to want Fly... Fly Draco Meteor could work. Alright. And then change our fast move over to Dragon. Dragon Tail, that'll do. Dragon Tail, Draco Meteor, Fly. That'll do us. Okay. Let's go. Salamence, Lickitung, Umbreon. Mance. Turn evolution off. Okay, so we go Salamence. If it's bad, we swap into one of our safe swaps. Trevenant, Toxicroak, Tapu Fini. Going back to part of a winning team in the first tournament of the 2023 season? What team was... who won with Tapu Fini? I don't remember it winning. I know I came second when Enhoff ran it. Okay, the Salamence from the Worlds video into the Jellicent. We have two hard counters into Jellicent, so let's go for one of them into Umbreon. They're not swapping. Okay. They've got a pretty solid check into our Umbreon here. So let's just, I guess, unleash some damage. If our Salamence comes in, our Salamence comes in. I'm not too stressed yet, because we know we have a hard counter. They even shield. And we get the snuck in Snarl, which is nice. 90% sure they didn't have Fly when that video showed. Probably true. Okay. We at least get a pretty easy chance to throw moves on good timing with a 3-turn move versus a 4-turn move. So we bring Galvantry down to half. We need another foul play to bring it down all the way. They're going to get the opportunity to throw a move here. I think we shield and then go for one more and throw. I think is our play. They do lunges, which is a little bit annoying. Little bit annoying, but not the end of the world. Oh, okay. The snarl down is a little bit ambitious here, but hang on. Oh, if we shield, we get it. Do we need switch? I'm going to shield, which might really leave our Salamence out to dry. Oh, okay. This is bad. This is bad, bad, bad. Our Salamence has absolutely nowhere to go. Yikes. Okay, well, at least we can swap in our Lickitung. And it's sort of like if they swap into Jellicent. Oh, this is tough. We need our Lickitung to do a lot of work here. Basilisk? What team? What tournament was that? 2, 3, 1, 2. Alrighty. Click, baby. Venu in the next team? We could run Venusaur. Just give me a team. Remember Lick was number 1? Yeah, I mean, Lickitung used to be huge, but those days seem to be long gone. Okay, they swap into the Jellicent. Oh, they have a Surf. We didn't quite get up to the Power Whip, so it's not like we missed out by not tapping it or anything, but I guess what we have to do here, we have to catch a move onto Umbreon. So we bring in Salamence. I don't know what the count is. I'm just going to guess we're going to throw after another one. Rip. I mean, if it's Surf, we resist it, but I still think we take a lot of damage. Oh, Shadow Ball. Oh, yeah, that is Amore. Well, and this is what they called a Worlds level team. It's the driver, obviously. Obviously the driver. There's Salamence. What else did we use? We used Umbreon. And we used Lickitung. Lickitung. Add to graphic. Okie dokie. Down, and save. So we can run Trevenant, Toxapex, Tapu Fini. Toxapex. Oh wait, no, we already ran Toxapex. Toxicroak. I misread. Trevenant, Toxicroak, Tapu. Do I know? Oh, a Tappy. Trevenant, Toxicroak, Tapu. Rightio. We'll lock her in. And I guess I can start pre-preparing the graphic. Because it's not, as long as we're not having proper queue times, right? It's not taking forever to load these battles, but it is taking a little bit longer than you'd expect, perhaps. Okay. Trevenant into Marowak, I think is just a good... We kind of have 3 decent Pokemon into it. Normal type, hello Toxicroak. Welcome back to the party. We do take super effective damage from Drill Run to a kind of worrying degree. So I think I am going to invest a shield here. And then we'll just throw in good timing, see what we can do. 3 and 1. The counters are really adding up. I just don't want to have to take a Drill Run. So this Mud Bomb, hopefully, I mean, I know we're a little bit attack weighted. We do get a shield out of that, which makes a lot of sense. Do we just shield and farm all the way down? I think we do. I think we shield, we farm down. We're not going to be in too bad of a spot. We have a lot of energy. We are at a shield disadvantage, but we're at least... Oh, wait, Marowak can come in. I think we'd hard swap into Trevenant. I think that's what we do. We throw 1 counter, swap. Okay. We're Trevenant again. They run away into... Oh, okay. It's Clodsire in the back. So Tapu Fini is going to have a field day eating their entire back line. I mean, to be honest, Tapu Fini is sort of good into the whole team. Well, I mean, you know, Clodsire at least has some ability to fight against it, but, you know, it's not too bad for us. And then Toxicroak, we're at least going to try and get some action going. Sludge Bomb we can take. Let's throw the Shadow Ball, which is guaranteed to get the KO on the Clodsire if they don't shield. And then it would just be Marowak with a shield, which is still a little bit scary. I think that we can get to a Seed Bomb, though, before they Mud Slap us down. So they need to throw energy here if they don't want to face the Seed Bomb. But, alas, we at least get the shield here. And then we have Tapu Fini, which is in a pretty good position, to be fair. I think as well... Oh, they tapped them. Oh, they lost. Oh, they lost Chargeback priority. That's rough. That's rough. I think we were already in a really strong position, but that kind of just seals the deal. I mean, this is a top left scenario. Like, there's nothing you can do with Marowak versus Tapu Fini. Like, we'll take a Bone Club, but they go for Rock Slide. Okay, they're kind of BMing. They're kind of like, we know you won this battle, but... Oh, well, we take the surf. We take the win. Tapu Fini, apparently. We can take the winning teams from, like, 2 seasons ago, and they still do pretty well in the Go Battle League. Okay, there's Trevenant on the band graphic. There is Tapu Fini on the band graphic. Add, paste. What was our third? Trevenant, Tapu... There we go. That's that guy. What was our other one? Toxicroak. Paste. Okie dokie. And paste into graphic. Dun, save. You'll notice that the Pokemon are getting smaller as we go further down. That is called bad planning. I mean, the size comparison to, like, for Alligator to Toxicroak is immense. But we had to fit 75 of these suckers in here, so it's what it is. I feel nostalgic for some reason this stream. Yeah, it's been a lot of blasts from the past. Especially, I mean, look at the last 20. There's been a lot of old picks thrown in there. Galarian Wheezing. Yeah, Sizzle, just give me a team. Like, if you throw 3 Pokemon at me that I have built, that aren't on, you know, that we haven't already banned, I'm very happy to run it. I'll run it straight. As long as I've got them built, I'm running them. And Galarian Wheezing is part of that crew, I guess, that I do have built. I mean, we can just run Galarian Wheezing, Venusaur, because that was the other one that Evo mentioned, but Evo also didn't send a team through. And then, what else could... Maybe just pair up with, like, what's a meta-ish Pokemon that we haven't run yet? We haven't run... Togedemaru is actually the highest PvPoke ranked Pokemon that we haven't run yet. Which seems a little ridiculous to me. Like, what's that about? Let's run Galarian Wheezing in the lead, Venusaur in the back, and what are we sort of weak to here? We're a little weak to Clodsire, so I think we can add Greninja in. Let's go Greninja. Let's go Galarian Wheezing, Venusaur, Greninja. Hey, Angela's Revenge. This is my first time seeing your channel. Whoa, welcome to the party. We're going a little bit off kilter here with 75 unique picks, but it's doing all right. Intriguing. All right, let's see here. We've got the Galarian wheezing into Goodra. We do have Fairy Wind here, so we're not in a bad spot at all. Chances are they swap out here because Brutal Swing isn't... Okay, they actually swap into a ground ghost type. So obviously they're doing big Mud Slap damage. We're doing big Brutal Swing damage. So I think we throw one and then we swap into Greninja. Greninja is at least going to get tons of Water Shuriken damage back in return. We shield up here. We go for the Night Slash and maybe we even get the boost. But this could be interesting. Let's go for the Night Slash. We're going to outpace on fast move damage, I think. I think we get the KO on fast moves before they do. Maybe. They're down to no shields. So let's actually just take the KO here. We'll use the Night Slash. They can bring their Goodra back. Goodra is going to take us down relatively quickly because we don't have a lot of HP. And the Dragon Breaths are going to... Oh, they actually swap into Galarian Weezing of their own? What is with the number of mirror matches we've been seeing? This is ridiculous. Okay, they have a Galarian Weezing in the back, which makes me think that I should bring out my Venusaur now. I think we bring out Venusaur now. We tank the energy from the Goodra. I know that Frenzy Plant is resisted, but I feel like we just need to try and do some damage here. And then we have to try and win the Galarian Weezing mirror in the back. Let's go for Frenzy Plant. I know it's resisted, but it will still do a pretty decent chunk of damage, especially because we do have that same type attack bonus. Yeah, that's nice. And then I think we let this go. We let Venusaur go down. We bring in Galarian Weezing, get a little bit of energy, and sort of hope to use that in the mirror match in the back. So let's hard swap in. Hard swap. Fairy Wind down. We get the Fairy Wind down. That's lovely. And now we go for the Overheat. We shield this, even though it's probably just a Brutal Swing, because it feels like that was really quick. It was a Brutal Swing. I guess we were getting low, to be fair. This isn't... we probably should have thrown Brutal Swing first and then gone for the Overheat. This isn't ideal. Okay, that does a lot of damage, actually. Because now this Brutal Swing... Obviously, again, we'd prefer to throw Brutal Swing before we debuffed our own attack, but it's still at the point where it's like, well, we still have a lot of... we've got a lot of health on our end, so maybe... Like, they have to throw their energy here, and then we just need Venusaur to be able to farm down before we get KO'd by Galarian Weezing. We can win this. We can win this. Oh, we even survived the Brutal Swing. Okay, Fairy Wind down. We win this. Easy. Easy, trainers. Easy, easy, easy. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Okay. Galarian, Wheezing Galar is how it is on this. Let's grab Wheezing Galar. Let's go. This team did cook. It worked out. It all worked out. Okay, let's add them to the graphic below us as we cannot use them anymore. Let's paste in Galarian Weezing, which is very tall with its big smoky hat. So we're going to have to make it pretty small. We can no longer use Venusaur. Venusaur is now on the ban list. And we also paste... We also can't use Greninja, which did a pretty decent job, I will say. I'm a Greninja fan, I'll be honest. I've used it a few times in competitive tournaments, and it's done me pretty decently every time I run it, to be fair. I'm pretty happy with Greninja. So we'll paste that in. All right. 57 so far. Yeah, we don't have that many to use. Alolan, Ninetales, Mew, Skarmory. All right, we can do that, Dakota. Ninetales, Mew, and let's just see what moveset we're running. Skarmory, Skarmo. Okay. Where is Alolan Ninetales? Let's run regular Skarmory and Mew. We've got Shadowclaw, Thunderbolt, Ancient Power. How do we feel about that moveset? I mean, double anti-flyer seems a little excessive, I'll be honest. I definitely ran that specific moveset for some particular Sylph Cup or something. Oh, we get a spin. Like there was definitely a reason that I ran it. So Mew. Let's change. Let's keep Thunderbolt and let's just give one spin on Ancient Power. We don't want to use too many TMs. Psychic, we just have to run it. At least we get to some anti-fighter shenanigans. Bing bong, and we get a spawn in. Togedemaru! It wants to be used. It knows that it is the highest ranked Pokemon in PvPoke that we haven't used yet. Alrighty. Let's give it a shot. And anyone else that has got team suggestions as well, feel free to drop them in chat. Feel free. What haven't we used yet that we'd like to use? We haven't used any legendaries. We could like use Mewtwo or something. I do have a Shadow Mewtwo that I think I built. Maybe I didn't. Okay, great lead here. Although, do we have Charm or do we have Powder Snow? Okay, we do have Charm, so brilliant lead. Actually, all three of these Pokemon are pretty decent. Okay, in comes the Toxapex. We probably should have swapped into Mew with Thunderbolt, but to be honest, this is pretty good as well, to be fair. So, let's see here. We can take the moves here. I was going to choose A-Tails as part of PvP Steve only streamed match in the Play Pokemon circuit with Ampharos and Noctowl. Honestly, that's a good bit, actually. What else did I run on stream? Was it just stuff that I've already used? Does Mewtwo and Armored Mewtwo count as one? I'm going to say it wouldn't, but we don't have a Great League Armored Mewtwo, so sort of a relevant question, I guess. But academically, I think they wouldn't count. Okay. At this point, they swap into Primeape. They throw the move, which at this point, I think we just let Skarmory and its energy go. We keep both of our shields. We're going to swap back into a lot of Ninetales, get the full charm down. We actually do get 2 charms of energy, which I was starting to think that maybe we only get 1. But here comes something or other. Okay, they swap Toxapex in. We could have maybe gone for the Psyshock, but let's just go in with the Mew play. I'm going to invest my shields here. Okay, let's just throw Psychic. I'm not sure why they're not throwing. Maybe they feel like it's all up to their fast move damage. Or they wanted to try and keep Sludge Wave for the Alolan Ninetales in the back or something. I'm not sure what the game plan is here. They are doing a lot, though. Okay, it's Shadow Gator in the back. We don't have a lot of fasts. We don't have any fast charge attacks, right? We're a little bit slow, which for Alligator tends to feast. But we get the big Thunderbolt through. GG's, trader. That's some like Michael Starunka Grass Knot Mew on Swampert shenanigans right there. We just had the perfect move set, really. Like we had a good move for Toxapex, we had a good move, which also was a good move for Primeape, and we had the golden move for the Feraligatr in the back as well. So, hey, the moveset worked out. That's pretty good. Let's go. Okay, ban on Mew. Add to the graphic. Any other team suggestions as we head into our final set? We've only got 5 battle sets to go. Which means 15 Pokemon left to add to the list. And what did we just run? We ran Mew. We ran Skarmory. Click. Add. Paste. Getting very small now. And Alolan Ninetales. You could use Metacham instead of Ninetales. It was on my OCRC team, right? Did I use it in an actual battle? Didn't I use... What did I use it? So obviously one of my I had 4 streamed matches. One of them... I think I did run a lot of Alolan Ninetales, to be fair. I was really leaning into Charm. I know that I ran the Ampharos. Because I intentionally ran the Ampharos because I knew Butters was around. And what did we run? Oh, yeah, I've already got it in. Down, save. Cool. Do I have Shadow Gallade? Let me check. Gallade. I do not have a built Shadow Glade, unfortunately. I've got a regular one there. We didn't catch the Togedemaru either. Something with Zapdos? We could go Zapdosy. I've gone ready to go. Claim. Okay, we get the 4-2 in for the penultimate set. Or 4-1. 4-2. Whoa, impressive. The only 3 Pokemon that is left from your OCRC team is Ampharos, Noctowl, Medicham. We can give that a go then. Dakota, unfortunately, I don't have an Arctopax, which it feels like I'm pretty late on building an Arctopax, but I just don't have... I've never gotten a good one. So unfortunately, no can do on that one. But we can run the OCIC team with Ampharos, Noctowl, Medicham. I mean, we just know that, you know, if we're running old Pokemon, we're going to see old Pokemon. Ampharos, Noctowl. Whoa. Whoops. Noctowl, Medi. Okay, and now I believe that this Noctowl and Medicham were also on my Sydney top 6 team alongside Wailmer. So these 2 Pokemon are actually pretty impressive. Actually, it could have been this Noctowl. No, because I'm pretty sure I built a Galarian Stunfisk IV Noctowl that hit the break point against it, and I'm pretty sure it had the top hat. Oh, hell no, it was Shadow Ampharos. Shadow Ampharos. Regular Ampharos I ran in Brisbane. Had a 1500 CP. Okay, so yeah, it is this one then. Happy days. Okay. I am noticing that my throat is a little bit cooked. So, again, I'm going to go refill my water, grab another drink. We're going to go in with the Ampharos battles just after this. So, appreciate anyone that sticks around, but if you do head off, completely understand. We'll be back in just 2 minutes to, I guess, get this last set going. And if anyone has other team suggestions, feel free to drop them in the chat as well. 5 battles left to go in the stream, but I'll be right back with some fresh water. So, thank you. Okay, I remember to unmute this time. Alrighty. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, gamers. Appreciate the patience. Turns out it actually took us like the exact same amount of time. Like last time I came back at the 14 seconds to go mark. This time I saw 13, so I guess that does mean we're getting slower. But no more waiting. Let's give our OCIC team a crack. 5 sets to go. 5 Pokemon. We've already gone through 70 unique... well, not 70. Oh, we've gone through 60 unique Pokemon. Crazy that still leaves 15. Okay, can my OCIC team bring us victory? Quagsire isn't really what we want to see. Let's go for the Noctowl swap here. Hope they don't have Stone Edge, because then at least we have like... Okay, Talonflame swap we can do. Because I think we're comfortable throwing a Shadow Ball here. They obviously want their Ampharos to... they obviously want their Talonflame to dodge my Ampharos. We're just a little bit lucky that we didn't swap into the Medicham, because that would be so much worse here. I guess the reality is we just need to hope that whatever they have in the back is weak to Medicham, because here's how this game is going to go. Their Talonflame is going to beat down my Noctowl. I'm then going to swap into Ampharos. Ampharos is going to beat down their Talonflame, and then they swap into Quagsire to meet my Ampharos. I obviously can't mess with that. I'm going to do nothing with Ampharos against Quagsire, which means that I'm going to need to swap into Medicham, and so I need Medicham to do some work here. Let's hard swap. Hard swap. What have you got for me in the back? Oh, that's not good. Oh, and we don't even have Psychic. We were running Ice Punch, Dynamic Punch in Love Cup. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, we need to pretend we have Psychic. Think Psychic thoughts. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, we take the Rage Fist. 2, 3. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. I don't think that Ampharos would be fine against Annihilate. It's pretty bad that we're letting them get so much Rage Fist. Okay, we get the bait. Now we're just going up to our next Psychic, so you better throw the energy. Ooh. Oh. Yikes. This is pretty bad. I'm starting to think that there's a reason that I haven't run this team since OCR. Okay, let's just throw the Brutal Swing here. Actually, this isn't too bad, because now we have a 2-0 shield advantage. If we can get to the Quagsire in the back, and then maybe we get up to a Focus Blast. Oh, they still have so much. Oh. That fast move damage is adding up so quickly that it's actually getting to the point that the Mud Shots from Quagsire are going to be enough to KO us. This is bad. Oh. That sucks. That sucks. Honestly, we had so much hope. I really feel like there was almost a possibility there, but Rage Fist is kind of too strong. Remember in the last move update where they announced they nerfed it and then they got rid of that? I remember. Oh, well, what did I miss? I mean, look, you missed whichever Pokemon were here since you walked away. Angelus Revenge. But let's update the graphic with 3 more Pokemon that we can't use. We've got Ampharos adding to the ban list. And then we have... What else did we use? Noctowl jumping on the ban list. Who thought we were going to run Noctowl today? Not me, I'll tell you that much. Whoa! I forgot you couldn't see that. I did something crazy. Medicham. Back in the day when Shadow Ampharos broke Arcanine. No, it was actually regular Ampharos that broke Arcanine. So in Brisbane 2023, I ran the regular because I didn't have a Shadow without frustration. So I ran the regular at Brisbane and then I ran the Shadow Ampharos at OCIC. Okay, there we go. Okay, 4 battles left to go, which means we have 12 more Pokemon that we can use. So Debbie did just Zapdos a little bit earlier, so we can throw the Zapdos. Let's go Shadow. Let's go the regular Zapdos. Now, what is Zapdos scared of? Zapdos is scared of things like Dunsparce, like Miltank that we keep seeing. So let's bring a fighter into the mix. Let's go fighting. We could, I mean, Gallade was mentioned, but it's not going to be that great for us. We haven't run Scrafty. We could run Machamp. Oh, Poliwrath is an interesting one. That one's got Rock Smash. Oh, the Buzzwole. We could go all Legendary team. Okay, let's go all Legendary team. Legendary. I know it's technically an Ultra Beast, but, you know. We could go Shadow Palkia in, you know, solidarity with Inadequates. I would need to double move it though. Let's bring Shadow Mewtwo. let's go crazy. Oh, we have no bulk here though. I don't think we can do that. No, we just go like something else really bulky. What's bulky? Fortress is pretty bulky. Swimming Electrode has a bit of bulk to it. Oh yeah, Cresselia. That feels obvious. Yeah, good point. It's a legendary with a lot of bulk. We are running Future Sight on it. I can't remember why. But yeah, Cresselia makes sense. Keith's legendary theme. Exactly. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's do it. Ivysaur, Vigoroth, Jellicent. Oh, Jellicent's one we haven't thought of. That's true. We get some Raise Leaf action. Vigoroth is going to be so tough. It's so bad now. Oh, okay. All legendary team. Terrible lead. Let's go for the soft swap with the Cresselia. And we'll keep our Buzzwole ready to come in the back. They're not swapping though. They're staying in. Now, Buzzwole I actually ran at the Melbourne Regional Championships in 2023. And I do believe that I won every game that I played Buzzwole, which was a couple. There was also a game that I should have brought Buzzwole and I would have won. But I think I went like 2-2, 3-2 at best in Brisbane Regional. We landed the big Future Sight, but at this point, they must be weak to this in the back, which makes me think they've got like a Mud Boy back there. Oh yeah, Aussie Mobile, you... I forgot that you were one of my opponents that I beat with Buzzwole. That's so funny. GG's, trainer. Yeah, they must have water type action going on in the back. Which Zapdos is still going to be good in too. Let's no shield this. Okay, we get this. Oh, okay. Typhlosion coming in. We don't really have a great counter to Typhlosion. I'm thinking that we bring in Zapdos. The fact that they have one Incinerate is pretty scary. Look how much damage Incinerate does to us. Oh, heck. Maybe we should have gone Buzzwole. Maybe we just eat the Thunder Punch and we go Buzzwole. Yikes. We get a Drill Peck off, which it will do a lot of damage to the Typhlosion. So we're sort of pressuring the shield here. And then we're going to put all of our chips on Buzzwole. Okay, we get the shield. It's Buzzwole's time to shine. Oh! Would you believe that I forgot until the moment I swapped Buzzwole in that I was going to be weak to Incinerate damage? Would you believe that that's what I did? Okay, we get... Now, what's in the back? Show me, I don't know, something really weak. Okay, Skuntank. We're getting really rogue here, but hang on. Wait, chat. Hold. We have a chance here. We can do this. This could be quite the comeback. Okay, get me to superpower. I think they threw by throwing the move. If they didn't throw the move, I believe that they get the fast move off to KO us. But because they threw... Oh, wait, Trailblaze, that could hurt us. We get the superpower. Let's go. Oh, heck. Hang on. It's not enough to KO. We need Zapdos. Zapdos. Simultaneous. Okay, look, we'll take it. I think that was going pretty bad for us. We'll just take the tie. The tie is okay. I don't know how we're going to put it on the counter, but it's there. Both lose. No. They really did. I think they threw, to be fair. I think if they just go for the fast move down, they win the game. But hey, that's just a theory. All right, let's update the graphic. Zapdos. And how many battles have we got to go? 3? 3 battles to go. So we only have 9 Pokemon that will get the glory. Like, which 9 Pokemon do we want to see getting onto this graphic is kind of the bottom line. That's kind of what we've got ahead of us. I want to see Mewtwo on this graphic. I think that it also would make sense if we put Wailord on this graphic. Are there any other picks from your guys' end that you would like to see join this Hall of Fame? Alongside Zapdos, Buzzwole, Cresselia. Shrink. And... Safe. Groovy. Hey, Hoop Hontan, thanks for the follow. We're getting a little bit wacky and wild here. We're really coming down to the wire at this point. We've got 9 more Pokemon to fit in. So, I think we go Wailord. I think we go Mewtwo. I think we go Mewtwo lead, and we go 2 things that are relatively bulky in the back. One of them being Wailord, and the other one being... What's a symbol of bulk? What have we got? Alolan Raticate could be a little bulky. Snorlax, Fortress. Charjabug is pretty bulky. We've already used Toxapex. The Dene is not very bulky. Slowking's certainly not very bulky. Banette isn't very bulky. Zangoose, Machoke. Alolan Marowak. Nidoking definitely isn't very bulky. Bulk. Gastrodon could work. Wait, have we used Gastrodon? Oh, we have used Gastrodon. We used it pretty early. Dusclops is an interesting one. What Astonish uses do we have? Astonish. I mean, we could go Chimecho. Chansey's pretty bulky. You've sold me. You've sold me. Chansey's making it onto the graphic. All right, the big Mewtwo Chansey team. Yikes. Wobbuffet would be another sick option. Probably Wobbuffet would have been better, is the truth. Okay, let's see if anyone can beat the famous Mewtwo Chansey team. Mewtwo vs Dragonite, we lose health way too quickly here. We go Chansey. I know that they have access to Superpower. I know that that's hanging out there. But, like, we can't really afford to swap into Wailord when we're so weak to it. Like, they resist all of our damage. Okay, look how well we can take a Superpower. My gosh. They've got Shadow Gator. Okay, we'll eventually get to a Psychic, guys. Just hold your horses. Mewtwo and Chansey. Name a better duo. Exactly. We might be here for a bit of time. We overfarm because, I mean, we're really just going for good timing. Not that it really matters because we're not going to get to another charge move. is the truth. We get the shield, which is pretty good. It's pretty rare that Chansey picks up a shield because Feraligatr could definitely take that. Surely we can take this pretty decently as well. This is what they call in the industry stream delaying. I feel like our Mewtwo isn't going to have a lot of direction to go. Because, like, we're going to bring Wailord in here. And again, it's another one that it really zooms out. Like, we don't care about any of Feraligatr's charge moves. Unfortunately, we're not super bulky, but it looks like what they're doing is they're just going to farm up a ton of energy on their Feraligatr and then leave, which is kind of okay to us. We just want to see what's in the back and hope that our Mewtwo does a little bit better against it. Okay, they swap into the Dragonite. Now that we've expleted all of our energy. When do we shield is the question. I think we need to burn a shield now, not because we necessarily want to keep Wailord around, but because if we use our shield on Mewtwo, they just Dragon Breath down, and we are not be able to do anything with it. So we kind of just need to use it here so that we actually get value out of our shields. Oh, they let that go as well. What's in the back? Show me something that Mewtwo can hit. I mean, I know Feraligatr is going to come in here. We shield, hope that Psycho Cut is enough with Mewtwo's attack stat to take them down. Otherwise, we have just sacrificed our Mewtwo for nothing. Oh, okay. We take it down anyway. What's in the back? Morpeko! Oh, we have nothing for Morpeko. We have Psystrike. Okay, to be fair, Psystrike probably still does a lot of damage, even to the Dark-type Morpeko. Please no shield. Oh, that still hurts. And... oh, we would have won Charge Track priority if they got a little bit greedier. Only one more fast move away. Because unfortunately, I don't think that Wailord is going to have a very good time into a Morpeko. So, Next battle, I guess. Ah, well, you can't win them all, gamers. You can't win them all. That was definitely not Mewtwo's time to shine. Unfortunately. But plug him in. Are there any other picks that people are sort of hoping that we sort of get involved? I know that we've taken so many options off the table that it's hard to think of them. That was Mewtwo, Wailord. And we can give Wailord a bit more space on the graphic. He's a big guy. Whoops, I accidentally stretched it. What did we run? Mewtwo, Wailord, Chansey. That's funny. Plug her in. Keep canvas size and shrink. And paste you in. Okay, we have what? 6 more to go? Like 2 battles left? Okay, only 2 more battles to go. What is going to make it in? Let's run a... Can we still run Grasshole? Oh, I missed that Ivysaur team from before, I just realized. Well, let's run Ivysaur now. We can get Grasshole with Ivysaur, Thingo. And then, do we have a Chestnut with Smackdown? No, we don't. Machamp, Sableye, Jellicent. Feels very meta. It feels like we're at the... Actually, we already ran Sableye. If you check between Drapion and Victreebel, there's a Sableye in there. But I think that we just go Memeage for back here. So let's go Rock. We could run our rank 1 Rampardos. Let's go... I'm looking for inspiration. Let's go for Regirock, double Razor Leaf. So a little bit rogue. But... Oh, I forgot to hit save on this. Whoops. Save. There we go. Okay, Regirock, Grasshole. Not... Palisand isn't really the lead we want, so let's, I guess, hard swap into Torterra. We sort of... Oh, the Togekiss isn't great for us. We would have loved to have swapped into Ivysaur, where we would have the option of going for the Sludge Bomb. But as is, we just let this go. You know, we didn't get to a Frenzy Plant, but that's just fine, because now we just get to bring back in Regirock, which isn't the greatest Grasshole play in that, like, it's not really fast move pressure. We're just relying on relatively quick charge attacks, which is still pretty decent, but, you know, I wouldn't call it a great spot to be in. Okay, now they no shield, they let Palisand come back in. Let's just farm up energy, I guess. The question is, do they know Regirock's moveset? Like, do we just throw anything at Palisand to get a shield potential? Okay, no, they're just going to hard ruin a day. Okay, they are so weak to Raise Leaf in the back. Greninja, we're just going to Raise Leaf it all the way. They're going to get one charge move here, and then we take down Palisand. I think this has actually worked. I think that we just got a win with Regirock, Ivysaur, Torterra, one of the greatest teams of all time. And this is what happened. Like, you guys could do this if you just tank all of your elo running really spicy Pokemon and we get the top left, which means we are down to our final battle. Only 3 more Pokemon until we hit the 75 unique Pokemon mark. What do we run? Like, give me some suggestions. What deserves to be the last 3 Pokemon that we run? I'm entirely leaning on chat here. We are looking to lean towards meme pickage, I will say. So, Oh, excuse me. Regirock to the graphic. Are we at the elo where everyone is running Volcanic Spice? See, I don't think we're at the Volcanic Spice point, but, like, we're clearly running into a lot of spice. Like, we're still in the 1900s, aren't we? Exploud! Now, there's a thought. I think I don't have an X-Blad built, but I'm pretty sure I have a Flygon built, which still gets the Boom Burst in there. So I think that's a good suggestion. I'll check my stocks after I've pasted Regirock, I've pasted Torterra. Let me just paste in Ivysaur. Okie dokie. And save graphic. Cool. Yeah, let me check. Do we have a Flygon with Boom Burst? Because I made a YouTube short that was like when it got released. Don't use Boom Burst. Dragon Tail, Boom Burst, Dragon Claw. It's literally double moved. Cursor. I don't have one built. Actually, you can't have one for Great League, can you? Yo, Battle Bill with a massive raid. Welcome in, everybody. I hope your stream was good. Let's hit that shout out command as well. Shout out Battle Bill. Hashtag Hat Club Gaming. Welcome in, gamers. We're doing something a little bit different today in that we are using 75 unique Pokemon. And you have joined us towards the tail end. We've used a lot of Pokemon today. And we are just trying to find the secret sauce to sort of run as our very, the big finale here. So we just got a win with Regirock Grasshole, which I thought was pretty funny. We do have the suggestion of running Boom Burst Flygon, which I think is hilarious. So that makes a lot of sense to me. Other than Boom Burst Flygon, I'm wondering what else. Bill said he wanted to raid you because your trainer name isn't your real name either. Honestly, we're brethren in that sense. That's very true. So, hi everyone, my name's Josh. I did start a second channel, PvP Josh, which is sort of, I'm actually going to edit down this entire stream where we used 85 unique Pokemon, and I'm actually going to upload it to the PvP Josh channel. So it's getting some use in there. The last video I uploaded was I ran Caterpie in an official local tournament. So I ran it in a Play Pokemon challenge, and I got a win with it, which I thought was pretty sick. But it's all there. What else do we run alongside Flygon? So again, chat coming in. We've already used everything below me. I can't use them in this final battle. So what do we even have that we can run? We could run a Molga. We could run a Shadow Articuno. Is a bit of a fun one as well. We could run like double Galarian Slow. I think we're going to run Omanite. I think Omanite is going to make the roster. And to be honest, because Inadequance has been running it in EUIC and did really well, I think that we run the Shadow Palkia. But thanks for your content, Steve. Always insightful and helpful. Thanks, Jesse. I really appreciate that. And I'm sort of sitting on a lot of content at the moment, and I'm sort of just waiting for the moveset update to come out so that I can make sure that all of the stuff is correct. So I'm sort of intending to just send out a flurry of videos soon after the meta gets released. What was I looking for? Oh, I was going to double move Palkia. Do I even have the candy for that? We'll find out. Palkia. We do have the candy for that. Oh, I forgot that it was 120k because it's a shadow. Oh, dear. All right, Dragon Breath. Why was Inadequance's moveset? I think he was running Dragon Breath, Aqua Tail. We can run Draco Meteor. I guess that gives us some neutral coverage, so maybe let's try that. Let's try that. Let's go. Look at this team. Look at this monstrosity. Yeah, Draco, thank you. I guess let's run Omanite in the lead, seeing as then we've got Double Dragon in the back. So if we get like a fairy lead, then we're at least going to be able to do something. Right? Like we're at least not going to be completely stuck. Let's see though. Dragon Hole. Yep, exact. I mean, it's going to be hard to beat this. Omanite into Dugong. That is actually a good lead. This is solid. Okay, we've got this. We don't want either of our Pokemon in the back to see this Dugong. Omanite is pretty decent because we have access to Ancient Power. And we're just going to throw straight away because we don't want to get debuffed before we get this Ancient Power through. Hopefully we get the boost. That would be brilliant. Oh my god, look at that damage. That's ridiculous. I did just realize that we are going to be scared of Drill Run, so I think we actually have to shield. We get baited. That's unfortunate. Okay, hard swap out into Drapion. So let's farm up some energy and then swap to Palkia. Catch the move on to Palkia. I'm thinking that I probably should have sacked the Flygon, seeing it is the Boom Burst guy. But oh my goodness, and we get the debuff. They're going to Poison Sting us down. No. Okay, they're throwing energy. They clearly don't know the Palkia counts because we were nowhere close. So at least they throw their energy, I guess. But man, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. We have to hope that Omanite can somehow sweep this game. So let's go. Flygon action. They're going to get an Aqua Tail off here. Do we shield? I guess we have to. Let's shield. Oh, it's the Crunch as well. I guess they're fishing for another debuff. A little bit greedy if you ask me. We'll go for the Dragon Claw to try and get the KO before they get a move off, because we wouldn't have been able to fast move down. They let it go. Dugong probably comes back in, so let's bring back our Omanite. We have another chance at the boost here. I probably should have thrown Bubble Beam, because they're going to shield, surely. Boost, though? No boost. It's Galvantula on the back. Also weak to Ancient Power. Unfortunately, we're a little bit low. We're a little low. We're a little bit low. Come on now. Boost me. Boost me. No boost. Sad. Sad. Okay, no. We're going to be fine because we're going to get a... we get denied the Dragon Tail. That's a little annoying. We get lunged. Like, if we could go into Dugong with a move, that would have been brilliant. But, unfortunately, I think that this is a bit of an L. Oh, that is unfortunate, which does mean we've got to stick it onto the graphic. I guess we didn't even get to throw a Boom Burst, man. I mean, come on, at least. Like, if you're ever playing someone that's running a Flygon, I guess you shouldn't assume that they're running Boom Bursts, to be fair. I mean, like, that would be a little bit silly to assume is, I guess the truth. Because the Flygon has some legitimate play sometimes. In this particular battle, no. In many other battles, sometimes. Usually, you would want to run Sand Attack on your Flygon, to be fair. We were still running Dragon Tail. But I think that was kind of... I would sort of argue that it was better for us in a sense. But updated graphic. Bing. And there it is. Look, chat. The deny was pretty sucky, but I think we lost it as well. We lost it anyway. So we at least, look, unfortunately, here's the thing. We've just run 75 unique Pokemon in the Go Battle League. They're all below me. You can see that some of them are a lot spicier than others. I mean, we ended up with an Omanite and a Palkia. It's a bit harder to get spicier than that. And we even ended up technically going positive. We went 3-2, 3-2, 2-3, 4-1-1-4. So we had some ups and downs, but overall we came out on top, which I think I'm going to take that down as a pretty solid win. So if you do like this sort of content, don't forget to subscribe to the PvP Josh channel down below, and there'll be more content just like this, as well as go to the Twitch link that's in the description down below, and go follow on Twitch for future streams like this as well. So, but until then, I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Oh, actually, what's your favorite? That's a great question. Here's the thing. There are a lot of teams that surprised me in their win. I think that the best team that I have to give the credence to for the most fun was the Dugong Goldengo Starmie team that Lyle Jeff suggested quite early in the stream, because we had to build Goldengo and we built the Starmie. We built 2 Pokemon for that team, and the Astonish damage was pretty sick. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work out for us, but we landed a big Focus Blast, and we were 1 Astonish away from getting the game-winning Shadow Ball. So it was pretty fun, but yeah, with all of that said, video ended here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Okay, and for those that didn't come in, as I said, I'm editing this down for a YouTube video for the PvP Josh channel. So forgive me for taking some time to go for the YouTube outro. But let's raid off, because that is unfortunately the end of our sets. Hope that everyone had fun that was watching along, and thanks to the raiders for coming in at the end as well. But we'll head over into the Pokemon Go. He's still pretty early on in his stream. Kind of sad you used your Atu, but I don't blame you, it's bulky. Look, I was originally just going to go through the PV Poke top 100, but this is a lot of fun, so I appreciate Thanks, David, for the drops as well. Thanks, everyone, for coming out. It was definitely a fun one, and I look forward to... the next one I want to do, similar to this, is that I'm going to do a Nuzlocke, where if a Pokemon gets KO'd, then I'm not going to be able to use that Pokemon again. So I guess it's sort of like a less hardcore version of this, in the sense that... you know, I'm going to go through fewer Pokemon, but I think it adds something else to it, in the sense that, like, you're trying to, like, sometimes you want to preserve a Pokemon. Like, it's like you're going to make a few sort of different strategies. How to get the code for Jumpluff? You're going to want to watch the Pokemon Go Twitch channel for at least 30 minutes. And then, to be honest, it's a really complicated process. I'm actually going to recommend that you go and watch Caleb Peng just uploaded a YouTube video that goes through the step-by-step of how to get the code, how to redeem the rewards. I think that's legitimately the best resource at the moment to sort of understand how to do it. So definitely go check that video out. But until the next one, we'll click the raid button here, and I will see you all in the next one. So later, guys. Appreciate you. And VOD watchers, we're heading out as well. So see you in the next one. Bye.